I mean, it goes back to size, but
right.
from the teams playing at TI, Tavo was I think he was the first one. Wyvern.
I'm excited.
Does the code embrace in the lane versus the PA? It's pretty good.
The harass just with the W, sorry, the Q is actually just so good. The W is good as well, but like the Arctic Burn. You have to be careful though, right? Because you do have, Z-Freak's gonna be playing that Shadow Shaman. He's
remaining.
really aggressive, constantly down and
5 seconds remaining.
But
another thing is that Eternal Envy, like you're gonna be against the X, right? And X is position 5. He's probably gonna be in the safe lane, which means you want an offlaner that can actually cancel the Battle Hunger as fast as possible. And the W is very reliable, very big cast range, so you can always get that CS and not take that much damage. Because it's actually very annoying in lane. You have a hero that doesn't really clear creep waves easily. The X just does so much. Zone you back to your tower, gonna be a boy. But not in this case, I think. Playing assassin.
I never noticed there's heads hanging off of Axe's belt. Have you noticed that?
Oh, no, I never did. Oh.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty...
That is creepy.
Creepy, yeah. I've never noticed that. I do like the set over on level. It was from TI, right?
Yeah, one of the best ones.
Yeah, that's...
It's that horn there.
It's Dota, don't ask questions. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Why has Gyrocopter got a bumblebee costume? You just... But you probably don't want the answers to anyways.
That is true. Kidding me. Alright, so... I really like the Magnus PA combination thing. Pretty strong, especially in a game like this. Maybe the PA doesn't even have to build Battle Fury, which is great. I was like, okay, the PA is an answer, but that Battle Fury is gonna take time to get online. Just have the Magnus. Pretty much don't care about it. You can go for Battle Fury and the Empower, which is like, but you don't have to. They do have the push with the Shadow Shaman. Looking pretty good. I like compLexity's draft better. I was.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I enjoy the band.
Was busy.
We're busy. See the invasion coming out though here. The taunts too. Oh, I love it. Gonna poke Eternal Envy just a little bit over here. Throw out some taunts. Got 4 stacks. Okay, he's feeling pretty good right now. PA kind of hiding out by her tower. Yeah.
Definitely one of the weaknesses of that hero. Not strong. And they're actually going aggressive, right? Reach the positioning here.
I like this.
I think that's the right move.
The battle begins.
What did you expect?
Alright, those runes getting snatched up here. Envy, where are you going there, buddy? Enjoying some time in the river. How does this mid matchup work?
I would say it's still Kunkka favored just because Magnus is melee, so he's gonna take some Tidebreaker damage. But the first levels are probably gonna be fine for Link, just because with the Empower that he's still first, he's gonna have a slight right click at
Bottom lane feels like it's going to be kind of a slugfest, although when you've got that Undying, right, it's going to be quite a few stacks of decay, which can cause a lot of problems over here. And that Battle Hunger join. Pesky again, but it doesn't seem to do much.
Melee heroes.
Yeah.
Pretty easy for the end. Oh, again. 16 strength. 20 actually.
He is a very strong boy over there.
The top lane, the Shadow Shaman, he actually have more base damage. They don't really have a good pairing for the Shackle, so I like that he learns the Ether Shock. He just wants to right click and it's all like they have kill potential level. Looping for both sides.
And that's enough.
Okay, gonna enable the Weaver, and they do have an offlane Wyvern, scariest hero ever.
It's really kind of good.
the later on when that PA gets fat, you get a good Winter's Curse. It'll be so much damage.
Absolutely.
I wonder if the cleave.
On top lane, Lee finds that opening though over onto Siegfried. Just being a little too pesky over there.
I just wonder if the cleave works during the Winter's Curse. You actually hit over here. I think it doesn't. It does.
He sits very low down here. Constantly throwing out the. Okay.
No, you don't.
Mid just very quiet, right? Like trading pretty easily here. 13 and 5 overall. 11 and.
Yeah, it's a farm pass. Blocked?
I don't know. Got some movement down here. Looks like is he gonna get taken down? He's so close to getting taken out, and he's not gonna be able to do it, although that's a little bit of cleave damage actually. Canceling out the salve. Oh, look at this limp. He really, really wants it. Does not have that just yet. He's gonna pop the salve. He wants to dive the tower. There it is. There's the kill. And at the same time, Ritsu gets a kill on Eternal Envy.
He was such a good skewer back. The Kunkka just wanted to get the cleave, but limp. This guy, I mean, we've been praising him quite a bit, and
Yeah.
he keeps on delivering. Great plays all around.
Really good judgment call.
Just yes, PA. Most of the course from compLexity. The only hero kind of challenging them right now is Ritsu.
Got the bottle picked up now over on the Magnus. There's a little bit more here. Lela's sitting a little low again. Does have that decay though. Harass him back. A little bit of harass coming out lane, but too crazy right now. So he does get a little bullied down here. But like you said, he's just going to be able to double off that Battle Hunger. No problem. He's got himself quite a few stick charges as well. So he's feeling pretty comfortable, I have to say. Just a little bit ahead of Jo here down the bottom lane. You have a little bit of rotation. Hasteman gets picked up. Will deny that rune from Limp. And while that goes on, we actually do get a kill over with Ellis getting taken down. Siegfried trying to harass 4DR.
It's a pretty good play by Lelis actually. He killed himself in that tower, so he can go back to that. Usually, what people will do is just die to creeps, but you get the longer respawn timer, right? So like killing himself with you.
4DR. Solo, look at it, Snay just goes in, gets that kill. Bottom lane, Eternal Envy might be in for a little trouble. Ritsu over here, they get a couple helixes, but they just need one more rush here. One more hit. Should be able to do the trick. Oh, Ritsu though. This is very, very low. They get the kill over onto Envy, but Ritsu's in a lot of trouble here. Low 7. He's chasing after him. He's got a dagger. They need just a little bit more damage. He doesn't quite have that blink up just yet. Needs a little bit more time. Turns around, throws out that lance, and it looks like they'll actually back off here. Jay not gonna go for it. Oh, that soul rip doing a lot of damage, but Jo has a salve on him. Will be able to back himself out.
Ritsu will probably shrine there. Pretty good after that. Limp's already level 6 here. See some RP plays with the skewer back if possible.
Try to cancel out CC and stuff. He's been pretty good about that this entire time, using that to his advantage. Using that in power, of course. Rotation coming out over in the mid lane though. Look. Lee keeping an eye out, probably wants to make sure that they can try to grab that rune away from Limp Papa. They've had pretty good rune control
Dire's
so far.
top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Top lane, oh, they're going for a dive. Snay chasing after 4DR. 4DR gonna go and use that Arctic burn. Tries to get himself away. Still Snay hot on his tail. Just managed to find him. He's gonna try to duke him around here into the trees. He actually loses him, but finds him again over there by the tower. There's gonna be the healing salve coming out from 4DR, which should actually be just fine. And Lola's actually gonna be able to get that rune control here away from Limp yet again. So that's gonna hurt him.
Since he finally gets level 6, so a little bit harder for Limp to get the round up. But very dominant performance by most of the CS ahead.
Yeah, he's just been so good lately. This new roster from compLexity seems to do well together.
And they didn't have their carry player yet.
I know, right? Because Jo has been standing in.
Very promising.
again when he comes.
Yeah.
Top lane again, just trying to put as much pressure as they can over here on 40 yards. They'll turn around. They do have that Arctic Burn. They'll turn and try to do it over here onto Zfreak. They'll slow him down just a little bit. Spike Carapace coming through. Down just a little bit mid lane. Boat comes out, but Limp just skewers himself away. He says, I don't think so, not right now. Bottom lane too, we've got some action. Looks like Eternal Envy trying to slip away here. Jaya putting some pressure over onto Ritsu, still looking fairly healthy, whereas Ritsu's having a little bit of trouble. Does have that Dom below up and running. If he did. Pops that W.
Okay, so very even laning stage, you know, 3-3. I do worry a little bit about this Wyvern. You know, I like what it does, but there's an offlane Weaver on the other side. And Hero will output a lot of damage, and I'm curious to see which items they're gonna go for. What's their plan actually? They're gonna go for, like, initiation with the Blink Dagger, if it's gonna be some sort of tanky build.
No.
Good up. Need some right click.
Looks like they actually forced CC going all the way home. He's gonna have to go grab those phase boosts up. Still, oh, he has a double damn now, Bowie.
Already level 8, so power there. That PA, I mean, PA is actually having a pretty decent.
Oh, she's got her eyes down here, and she's gonna be able to take down Lelis. Dives that tower just a little bit. They do have the tombstone up, though. Ritsu's trying to get these hits and needs just a little bit more damage. Gonna rush. There it is. So you get a kill on the support, and you're giving a kill to Ritsu with your core. Maybe not.
Gonna complete that Rats here.
I love how, like, aggressive Snae's playing this top lane. I feel like that, you know, he just goes with the PG damage, throws out those bugs, and then also just slaps himself away. So just being as pesky as possible makes it very difficult for DR to get too close like that.
So it's just that the cooldown on Arctic Burn in the first level is just too high. So he's gonna use it once, and then you can just be super aggressive against the Wyvern. They are getting close to level 6 though for DR.
Rotation. Coming out the mid, they get the skewer back here. Eternal Envy coming forward. They've got the Battle Hunger. They've got that Shackle, and this is gonna be one dead. CC and Zfreak actually get that kill.
One thing that I actually didn't mention is how much AoE lockdown they have inside of compLexity versus the PL, right? You have RP plus call, that's BKB piercing lockdown for 7 seconds if they actually land the first one to the Ritsu. It's not going to be an easy game for him, even though he's having an okay lane. He's pretty much tied up.
Look at so much damage coming out from Limp just alone on this Sand King. Sorry, I keep saying Sand King. I'm so sorry, guys. Please, you're throwing me off here, dude. Get that though. Call comes out, and it looks like Eternal Envy is going to have to TP himself away. Should be able to make it out in time, though. Actually dropped the tombstone for that. Call not. He's got the Hex, he's got that Ether, and he's gonna follow up with a beautiful Shackle and put a little damage over here on 40 yard. They actually have the Winter's Curse though. POK does have the time lapse up should he need it. He still really wants this kill. The Arctic Burn gonna come out though. We'll be able to go put 40 yard hiding out into the trees. They really wants this. Look at him, he's still waiting. He has the time lapse up. He figured maybe.
Yeah, and again we see a build that the 40R actually did in another game. The Urn Weaver, apparently going for the Spirit Vessel later on. It's pretty decent versus the Kunkka, you know, having that Spirit Vessel after he bolts. Could be a lot of extra damage.
Yeah, actually making this rotation up towards the top lane. I think she's had enough. There's just too many heroes down here, having her a little bit nuts. So we'll go top, do some farming, and help try to get a kill. Already we see those Serpent Wards being used. And 40R has to fly himself away. So I'd be the only one now here in the bottom lane. I'm not sure what he hopes to really achieve here. He needs definitely at least +1, if not plus a little bit more. But we see the TP coming out here. Both will land. Oh, it lands on 2 different people. CC gets a double kill. Not like this.
Making just what it you have.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be pretty much a tower trade, but they did complete some points on the side.
I don't think they have enough damage to take out Limp. They don't have the lockdown either.
It's level 10 already. Pretty well, almost as Blink Dagger. That'd be a great
That's gonna
time.
be huge once he gets that item. So gets dropped over in the mid lane. They want to try to get that tower. We're gonna be able to do it. Throws out that Hex here. Limp and Eternal Envy just gonna try to chop down the Tombstone. They do have the sentry over here. Go and cute ward. They also have tabs over here on play. He's trying to back, but I don't think anyone actually has like mobile detect. Running him. Not yet.
It looks like Ritsu might be going for the Manta. That the Blade Force item gonna be the answer. You know, having the Dispel for the Stefan Dagger, having the Manta dodge against the Call or DRP, and he is a very high skilled player, so I assume he probably knows the time. Having that Manta on top of the Doppelganger might be clutch. If he actually gets a Manta dodge, it just changes the entire outcome of the
Completely.
Seven here already has that Empower, and it looks like he might be going for the Battlefield. He has a Ring of Health here, not sure. Go for maybe a Vanguard. Pretty good versus the PL, you know, damage block. So, Battlefield.
So we've got the phase boots over here on this Winter Wyvern. I have to be a little bit careful, right? Because there is the Winter's Curse. So Z-Freak doesn't want to get a little too close to that PA. Okay, she decides to drop it. But does hide herself over here. 40 are just gonna for a little bit. And we do have Lee making his way around. Will immediately dead after seeing Limp. Actually, really just wants to do a little scouting. Throw down some vision and an invasion over here coming out. They've got their eyes over here onto Lelis and Limp. He's already here. He's gonna help chop him down, and they'll give the kill to Limp. But another double. How many double damage hits has he had?
This is at least the second one.
At least
yeah.
the second.
It's very, very good for him. Still has that Blink RP. Does not force use. Oh, since he might die here.
Ryan is gonna throw out that boat, try to get that buff up. We'll be able to run away though. There's still never mind Jo at the last second from downtown.
Yeah, that is so costly for paiN. He doesn't even have to commit DRP here. Right, and this might be so good for Limp if he got a good RP now.
Unseen, not unskewered.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, already see that PL's just Ritsu making his way back to the top because alright, there is an invisible magnet somewhere nearby. I want to do with this thing.
Okay. Yeah, for now I would say compLexity, they definitely have the advantage this game. The Magnus and the PA had good lanes. You have that Empower. PL is farming okay, but I do think that if this PA has a free game, she is just stronger than the few heroes.
You guys are feeling pretty good, are they? There's the Arctic Burn coming out this. He's around the corner. Oh, there's an RP. Just curses CNC, but they will be able to go land that curse. And comes the boat. He's going to be able to land, and they should be able to get the kill on the PA. She is out of here. The Spirit comes out, though, from Limp. He wants nothing to do with any longer.
And as you said, you know, as long as they time the boat perfectly, the Winter's Curse is a great setup. And they get it on.
He was so close there. Did you see that? Did have a wand with 20 charges, but like,
yeah,
burning down pretty fast.
Right, she was by carapace there. It's
Radiant's middle tower
He's
is
actually
under
getting
attack.
bullied here by Snake. Gonna be able to walk himself away. Don't have anyone else quite nearby to help lock him down at the time.
Trying to set up here, knows that there is a catapult, so if he can get a good ult in the tower, he'll do a lot. Or they are very nicely positioned. S4 point of the Arctic Burn, very low food.
Oh, look at Limp though. Limp, he wants it. He knows that there is a Wyvern hiding out over here. And there's he just skewered forward. He finds it. Hex comes out. Shackle comes out as well. Dagger to the heart. The Dragon Slayer, Wyvern Slayer. I'm sorry. My bad.
I really like that Jo went for the Vanguard. You know, you don't see that every day. But not only it's great versus the PL, she already has the damage to farm. Now she, you know, doesn't need lifesteal because of damage block plus HP regen, and it's just gonna.
Yeah, it's a very good draft having the Magnus to give out the Empower sort of thing. Limp has been more difficult for the side of paiN.
Draw the line there. He's
yeah, but if he tanks this gank, then it's fine. They really want this PA, right? They know that she's up here. They've seen her pop up a couple times.
have
Radiant
vision.
are scanning.
They actually pinged out that there was a ward there. Oh, the jump forward. They still know that she's there. Oh, Jo. Immediately gonna get jumped here. They pop the shrine. Immediately TP's coming out. They want to try to protect their PA. Snaking is here though. They didn't land it. There's gonna be the TP coming out. They'll just cancel it out. They'll get flee here. Possibly as they chase after him. There's a little bit more of an altercation going on over here. Looks like CCNC in a lot of trouble. Battle Hunger comes out. Will be able to land a Winter's Curse, but they don't save him in time. But they will get the kill over on Flee.
Radiant's middle tower has
And
fallen.
Ritsu gonna take for their towers while all that's going on. Oh, look at the damage coming out from Jo. Not willing to give up Ritsu just yet. He's gonna blame forward. A little bit more damage. That soul rip keeping him alive just a bit longer, but not gonna be able to do it. He's just gonna keep on going. Jo's having a good time. Don't stop him now. Oh, Lelis, you are not getting away from that.
Right, now, you know, we were saying that the PA might win the late game versus the PL, but
One of
it
them.
doesn't look like they did it. That PA just going hammer now.
4DR, trying to hide himself in the trees. Immediately, time lapse comes out. Weaver just gonna walk away. Booty booty shikuchi. You have this Shadow Blade over here on CC and though.
Detection.
D3, there it is. There's the X coming out here. He's gonna go get the shackle. Ooh, just actually drag it back. No, but there's gonna be a boat coming in. Got their names on it. They'll take down Z-Freak. Looks like they're gonna be able to grab NV too. And looks like CCNC trying to run himself away with that Battle Hunger. Somehow NV's still alive. Oh, there's an air charge. That's gonna cause some problems for him. I believe that should be enough to take him down, and they get another kill over here. They take down the Winter Wyvern, and they're still on the hunt over here. This PA, you cannot stop her. They use the reverse polarity, and they say you're not getting out today, Phantom Limp. There you belong.
No hesitation by Limp. And he just
Look at
doesn't
them go. Look at them go. They just keep running, Bowie.
That's the power of PA plus Viper. He just has so much mobility. And, you know, empowering those two heroes. I think it's dead, actually.
He's dead. He's so dead. He is dead yesterday.
He tried to taunt, you know.
I'm trying to have a good time here. Oh,
They can Roche. Like, they have the minus armor from the Weaver. They have this insanely farm PA. I guess the only reason they're not going for it is that the Kun is going to be alive if he has that bolt.
Oh. They use the wards. They trap him in there with the shackle. And they're just going to let Snake murder him. They might actually get a kill over here on Z-Freak, though. Like, it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, they'll find that opening. And CCNC also making his way down. Immediately goes back to Shadow Blade after the Battle Hunger.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Decent, they did force the wards. You know, it's just support. And I think they're trying... maybe if the Winter Wyvern gets strong enough, or maybe an item that allows 4DR to not get bursted at the start, because it looks like he's being chased. He only has 3 deaths, but it just looks like every time someone is chasing him, if he can get a Blink Dagger so he can counter-initiate the PA jump or DRP, I do think they do have a chance because he has a Meme Hammer.
Right.
And that Meteor Hammer with the Winter's Curse is so much lockdown, it definitely allows them to kill anyone. But yeah, it's going to need a Blink Dagger on that Wyvern to be reliable. For now, it's just a funny item that also pushes. Always future.
And it's tough, right, when you're playing the Winter Wyvern because you need to have that mobility. But like you said, on the enemy team, you've got so many heroes that have great mobility. Because usually, you know, as Wyvern, you want to sit a little bit further back. You want to make sure that, you know, someone is actually in front lines. So that way you can go and get a good first. You can kind of sit back, throw out the burn if necessary. But when you have heroes that can make these jumps, like you've got Magnus, you've got PA, you've got, you know, all of these heroes, it makes your life so much more full. And it just feels like constantly, too, right? Snake King is just hunting them. So Z-Freak needs to be a little careful here. There's a Nyx assassin on the prowl. They ping it out. They want him. Fern slowing down Z-Freak just a little bit. Fleek corner. He's looking for that opening.
Data.
Might be able to cancel that TP though. Tries to get out. Slippery little shaman over here.
He is
Looks like we might have a problem though here with the Undying. Oh, he actually misses the skewer here over on Zalelas.
Now, PA actually, I really like this, you know, he gets the Vanguard first, so they know they cannot burst the PA, gets the Battle Fury later. There is so much damage coming from this paiN now, Moxie. You have, what? This is almost 80% cleave. Actually, it's 100%. It is a lot of cleave, and you're gonna get the triple Stifling Dagger level 20. That PL is not gonna be happy. It's gonna be forced to go for defensive items, maybe a heart, and even then, like, you're going to see, it's just out of this world how much damage that talent does. And you're going rush.
I mean, can they really contest this? They've got wards in the pit. You've got a Magnus that's got RP up. I don't think we go anywhere near this right now.
I think if
Maybe
you're
a boat.
prepared, you can. So you have Tombstone boat, but not right now.
No, it's gone too fast too.
Yeah.
Yay.
Cheesy.
Oh, he finds Ritsu over here in the corner. He's gonna ping it out. There's
Radiant's
two
bottom
even
tower
following.
is under
Let's
attack.
go. Tries to stop it away. Go for the RP. And that's just the dead Ritsu.
You feel the Shaman top. It looks like they might be able to get a tower here with that. Still, you're trading a Shaman for a PL, not the trade that you want, right?
No.
Radiant's
I also
top
missed
tower
this
is under
dewarding
attack.
over here too. Those are easy wards here for these things to take down, right?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
One thing they do have on the side of paiN is the cleave coming. As long as he can hit other targets, the PA cannot dodge that, and it's also damage that doesn't care about armor. But I think they're gonna need a stronger counter that, and they're gonna need more damage besides that. So maybe that Winter's Curse lockdown with the Meteor Hammer maybe allows them to, but no, the BKB is already getting done for Jo.
I know, that's so scary. How do you stop this PA when she... Because not only will she have the BKB, she's also got an Aegis right now. It's kind of discouraging them from trying to chase after anyone really on the side of compLexity at this time. Movement here in the jungle. Looks like Lelis is for a little trouble goes. He pops that shrine. He's going to try to get himself away, but I don't think he can escape his fate here. Yeah, Snaking going to be able to take him down. They're going to be able to take down this tombstone as well. Probably try to go for another little push. Yeah, look at this PA. She's just running full tilt over here. Spots a CC&C. Won't land that turret though.
Tower is under attack.
The shuttle flies.
Don't have RP up for another 20.
I do like CC&C build, getting the raw plate mail straight up into BKB just needs the armor. It is a value slot that he can have. But still, the damage problem.
Ooh, Envy!
Hello.
You saw him underneath that sentry where it's going to try to draw him back, and comes Snaking. Wants to play. Little bug-on-bug action here. Nice spike carapace buys him some more time. Z-Freak, though, hot on his heels. He's looking. He's going to be able to use that Ether Shock and take him out.
So yeah, Ritsu getting closer to that Manta. I struggle to see what paiN next, what's their power spike. I think the way they win this game is with good high ground defenses. I don't think they really have an item or something that's gonna change the outcome of this game. It's most likely compLexity's game to lose. Guess that Winter's Curse with the Meteor Hammer might be what they need, but they don't really have an opening. The Blink Dagger is even going blink.
Dire's
for
middle tower is under attack.
I mean, it does have the Aether Lens. He's going to have a little extra
yes.
reach on that, at least. Like, what's...
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
No, we don't have it.
Dire are
The night vision does help though.
Range on. Yeah, the night vision is good. Yep. BKB's completed though over here on Jay. This is very terrifying. Assassin hasn't revealed itself just yet. There's the Wyvern thing down here, but is coming out to very, very shortly.
I think this is their timing. The only thing that they lack is the level 20 talent, but at this stage the PA is so much stronger than the PL because this is a game where the PL needs to be ahead to be even. So considering that the PA is already ahead in net worth, she doesn't even need that level 20 talent. It's just a plus.
Right now, look at him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is the time for that curse. Yeah, there it is. They jump for it, but it doesn't matter. They pop that link and we'll be able to go hold down the Winter Wyvern, take her down. Tombstone gets dropped here. But again, they have this Aegis. They have so much damage now. Looks like Lela's trying to run himself out. They go for the RP. They don't really get to do much with this. There's the video coming out. Buys more time against the foe. Have haven't even popped that BKB and they're just chasing them down. It's a slaughterfest going. Look at this, the jump forward over onto CCNC. He's trying to get out. He's not going to be able to do it. They have that either. They get a buyback during that. Came out from the Undying. But again, they use that BKB. They still have an Aegis. They're feeling just so fine right now.
Yeah, they are. And again, right, the fact that it's so hard for 40R to get the Winter's Curse just makes their game super hard. I like the idea of the pick. It just looks like because they I guess they didn't win their lanes as much as they wanted to. The Wyverns just be playing from behind the entire game, and I guess kind of similar to the PL. You just need to be slightly ahead for it to be useful, be very effective, and they just never really had the chance. One thing we might see is some, cheeky spike carapace plays when PA gets a crit. That's
right.
That is like they're stretching very far, but it can happen. You do have like a 75% spike carapace talent at level 20, so maybe we can hope for that. Reflect a lot of extra damage back to the PA.
Look at Ritsu, he just cannot find any place to farm. Whenever he shows up on the map, there is someone hunting him. Spending some alone time in the about his life choices right now. Did finish up that mantle though. It's going to be hard too. So he's still, finding the farm. It's pretty difficult, especially with the way that Cole is running at them. Oh no, Lim comes forward. They get the call. They get an X as well. They're going to run around in circles. They do have that dust. They'll have their eyes over here on CCNC. There's the Beacon Spike Carapace Pound. Nice Winter's Curse. They've got the BKB though up and running over here onto this fancy staff. Whoa, CCNC, why did you even just show your face there, friend? My goodness, I guess that Sentry Ward did give him away anyways. Weaver still here. Oh, the blink forward doesn't look like it's going to connect over onto Ritsu. That's a nice play, and they will be able to take down the end. They go for the RP play here. They do cancel it out though. Another dagger getting thrown out over here. They got to be careful with that courier here. Spirit Lance gets thrown out over onto Limp. But they don't have their Kunkka, they don't have any Undying. They did lose Envy during that.
Yeah, they do hold the good advantage, still piling up against the set of paiNX. The Phantom Blaster is getting closer to the heart. But for now, the only thing that 40R can do is just curse the BKBA and just chew through that BKB duration. This is a what?
It's like a
BKB.
desperation
Yeah,
tactic, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Just try to buy time. You just retreat. You know that like the real damage comes from the PA, so you buy what 5 seconds and you just try to get out 4.7. And hopefully, when the PL is bigger and when the BKB is 5 seconds, you might be able to take the fight. They're playing for the long run here. I think they need 30 minutes so that this game is even. Maybe PA falls off right now. Don't really have. Let's look at the creep rate. Like the way JO clears creep waves right now.
Daggers are working on that Abyssal Blade too. Basher, yeah, we got the Basher coming out for JO now. Envy needs to be a little bit careful here. He's gonna go and drag Lelis along with him. He's gonna go grab himself that rune. Double damage rune is available top though.
Looking at it.
Looking at it, I don't know. He's feeling a little bit nervous, I'm sure. Nope, won't be able to grab it in time. Max getting down here. They count. Oh, they have a gem. Oh goodness. They could have possibly initiated over on, but I think they don't see everyone else, making them a little bit wood. Fever. Over.
I do like paiN's position, Look at the centers. They have like 3 centers around 40R, and he's like, okay, I'm safe here. He might be able to get out.
Oh, Yules comes out. We'll be able to go. Hopefully right back in again, but again, JO just running his face first in here. Wants to take down CCNC. They get a nice call over here with the Hex, a follow-up. And there's a Winter's Curse getting used over here, but it doesn't do much of anything but hold down that Macus, and he's going to get the RP off over here onto CCNC. Look at this damage coming out from JO. Monster Kill, they get the kill over on the Dark Courier too, and they'll jump forward. Oh, Envy, what a call. Where's the rest of your team? They're going to back you up. No problem. Godlike coming through. Ritsu trying to run himself out. Those shackles, though, just push him right back into the base. He is out of here. The buyback comes out from the Nyx Assassin. We'll go and use that Carapace. A little bit of cheeky play, but JO says, I don't care about that. I want that triple kill. This is a beautiful call coming out from here. They're just gonna rip through the towers. This is a GG.
Yeah, their power spike was way too strong for them to handle. You know, kind of a cheap play. You don't CPA, you're drafting PA, you're like, alright, we banned all the counters. There's no way, but with the PA plus Magnus, they just take it super easily. I mean, props to Lamb. I really think that a lot of the times you see the Magnus, and he just doesn't win his lane as hard. Struggles.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Necrophos.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
All right, welcome back, everyone. This is ESL One Hamburg 28 qualifiers for North. And this is the finals here. We've got compLexity up 2 games now, and paiN X is trailing behind, trying to get themselves back in. I'm your caster Moxie. I'm here with the wonderful D2 Bowie.
Hello.
Bowie, we get a Necrophos again. A lot of this hero recently.
Radiant team pick.
I mean, they tried to open with the Necrophos first. Kind of risky, especially when you do not ban the Pugna, taking the draw tiny. There. I think the Necrophos is a good hero, but I'm not sure if he's the first phase. Gonna have to wait what's their plan. Start with the bane here. I
10
think it's gonna be an
seconds
tournament with
remaining.
no support X this time,
Okay.
although support X showed to be
5
pretty decent
seconds
actually.
It worked very, very well. You know, you were saying like, oh, it's gonna be a support axe, so you know, Blink Dagger and Crimson Guard. That's nothing. That's good. But he actually got that Blink Dagger fairly. So and made a couple really nice plays with it as well. So 5 axe, but it does look like you know the bane most likely gonna be played by round. The Necrophos, yeah, it does feel a little early, right? Just
Dire
because there's so
team
many ways to count for it.
Lean,
Should they, for
lean.
example?
I do hope this is a support Lina.
Okay.
More likely, that's what they're gonna do. You do have the setup of the Nightmare plus Lina, so any rotation from the Lina to the Bane's lane or the opposite is always has a lot of kill potential
I
there.
haven't seen a support lane. Have we?
It's been relatively popular.
know.
We
10
actually saw
seconds
offlane Lina
remaining.
a couple. I think we casted an offlane Lina game where the Lina would always
5
LSA.
seconds remaining.
Oh, maybe I was not casting with you, but I remember they would constantly LSA the range creep. So if
Dire
the melee
team
carry was
ban.
trying to last hit it, he would take damage and would probably lose the range creep as well.
Okay.
So it's relatively okay. And now they're gonna snatch up that ogre. So bulky hero has the bloodlust, although it doesn't really synergize that well with the Necrophos. They might be able to get some right click later on.
We see
in the
something like a
draft.
Luna, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, that being said, I think Bane plus
10
Lina
seconds
actually
remaining.
puts a lot of pressure into the Luna. She's
That's
fairly
true.
short ranged.
Yeah.
And if you
5
just go to the
seconds
Luna's
remaining.
lane, you're gonna be able to farm.
So we'll see then.
Look, we don't have Terror Blade already.
That's usually the #1 person that I go to look for if they're gonna put Bloodlust on Terrorblade.
Yeah, and also like if you think of heroes like Ursa or Monkey King against 2 range heroes already,
No.
it's not the greatest game. I honestly don't know. I think Ogre is more than just a Bloodlust, especially now that people are actually maxing Fire Blast fairly early. I really think you have to. I would like to see a right click board. That's all I want. A PA
Radiant
maybe.
team
I don't think.
I don't know if they're gonna grab it on paiNX, but that was pretty impressive in the last game coming out from JO, right?
Yeah. But yeah, they do take the Emperor now. One of the many. I don't think complexity would. Although always good, right? You're gonna count necrophiles. You do damage.
10
Either ward
seconds
really
remaining.
allows you.
Dire team ban.
Where would you put that, Pugna?
I think off lane or mid lane, fine.
I don't think I really like. I really like seeing Deo on the flashy kind of mids, things that make get a lot of stuff done. The Pugna's not terrible, but it's something a little bit different.
10 seconds remaining.
Pugna.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 seconds
You do take
remaining.
the Broodmother here. Hopefully we don't see any Huskers versus.
You never know, right?
I mean, it was paiNX that did it, so I
Uh-huh.
hope they're like, okay, if we're ever putting this Necrophos bait, might as well ban the Husker or pick it for ourselves.
Right, right.
Radiant
It
team
got
ban.
them into that last.
You do take the bird out.
Radiant team
Pretty much
pick.
all they're like that's
Dire
my problem with
team
Necrophos.
pick.
They already removed 2 heroes. Oh, and they smashed
They
the
pick
Luna.
up the land. All right.
Complexity really likes it too. Ogre Luna. Even without the Ogre, you're gonna a lot of long range like full target damage. Lucent Beam, Brain Sap.
10 seconds remaining.
They actually have a lot of magic.
They've got very
5
good physical damage
seconds
too.
remaining.
Both of these cores, the Lina and the Luna, both hit towers quite well. So it's a good
Radiant
combination, but like you
team
said, they
pick.
are going to need a Fleece Siren. Hello?
Pretty good here. You can
Mhm.
deny the Eclipse damage, cancel the 1000 range away.
Yeah.
And it's also a very strong hero in lane, faster than the Bane or the Lina. Wow. Now I would like to see something to pair up
10
with that Snare,
seconds
be it
remaining.
Mirana, be it Shadow Fiend, anything that actually can dish a lot of
5
damage.
seconds remaining.
Now we're probably gonna find out if the Lina is or a support with this.
I'm worried about this
Dire
Mirana
team
pickup,
pick.
right? Because if they do go for a Mirana, that's gonna oh boy,
Again.
yeah, Shadow. But now I'm a little worried if they did go for like the Mirana because we've watched a Luna versus Mirana matchup, right?
Yeah.
Not go that great. Luna just too strong, just slicing through. Even with the BKB, could not stand toe to toe, especially toward middle
10
game.
seconds remaining.
And then of course you've got this Lina, right? So Lina
5 seconds
Back.
remaining.
throw out all of these right clicks. Seen a lot of lists such as well. So
Yeah, and it's especially problematic because I think if you have the Mirana versus the Luna, you just need early, but they don't have the heroes for that. Necrophos not a tower hitter, Ogre as well, Nagasaki. So yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think the Mirana does work okay with the Naga, but what's your safety net? What's
Right,
your
right.
plan? It doesn't there yet.
and this is definitely a draft that's going to be running at your face. Like you look at this, you've got again the Z Freak Shadow Shaman's take towers left and right, taking engagement. You've got Luna, who will be depending on how they run this Lina, right? If they decide to run the Lina support or as a core, still going to be able to do quite a bit here with the Bane up for
I think it's a core.
battle. Gonna be Jo on it.
Could be offlane Lena. We did saw it. I'm not sure if from complexity, but yeah, it is likely going to be. they get like a super
Radiant team
hard
banned.
counter instead of paiN X,
Templar Assassin.
like the Templar Assassin, might force.
I don't know. I've seen some really good Lena players outplay the Temple.
It is
Yeah.
possible,
Limp is definitely one of those mid laners where I think we
Yeah.
can see it as a possibility.
definitely. So now, kind of have to remove a safe. I mean,
10 seconds
it's safe.
remaining. 5 seconds
Dire
remaining. Team ban.
but the fact that they took the Morana, having the ban, then you, I mean, yeah, paiN X. But yeah, I think it's gonna be offlane Lena. Because
10
of
seconds
course
remaining.
Limp can outplay the TA. I don't doubt it. But why not give
5
best lane
seconds
possible?
remaining.
Question is what we did saw Monkey King versus TA. Very, very good, but
Dire team pick.
I know it's such a no Pugna. All right, so they do.
yeah, the plugin versus TA. You can always like repify.
Yes, that's something we have seen as well.
Yeah.
The read
Maybe
here.
show-
What about question mark?
10
More
seconds
fleet.
remaining.
Alright, although there is a lot. Maybe a
5
face
seconds remaining.
No,
with it.
not a. My problem is that every time I see a faceless void get picked up, if you don't have like enough damage from at least sports or something, it feels like it doesn't overwhelming. When Chronosphere's down, then you know it's very difficult to take another fight.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. There's the Ritsu morph.
Wanna change seats?
no, no.
It's a pretty good one. Yeah, I mean they do play quite a bit of Morphling. With the Bloodlust.
He's got the shapeshift.
But you cannot do it while stunned anymore. He gets
True.
Nightmare
10
into an
seconds
LT,
remaining.
or even the Shadow.
I'm not saying it's going to be an easy game.
5
It does seem
seconds
like that's a
remaining.
B2 hero that would be.
It's
off with.
definitely
So now, Lena, off lane Lena or mid lane? $1 million.
not a lot of mid options. Might as well just throw the and I guess to the TA. Yeah, any burst damage would be good.
What about a What if they get a they grab that Naga Siren up early so that way she can get that ultimate? Thoughts?
Decent. You
Yes,
can
they can
also
make that.
there's a lot of utility for
Someone that's kind of front line, cause a lot of chaos.
yeah. The Morphling. Yeah, well, we've had.
How's it gonna go for that?
You may now
That's
select
actually
your
kind of
heroes.
scary, unless you grab the Naga, right?
Now the question is, mid ban. Offlane, probably offlane. But Batrider does counter TA.
Like they're trying to talk to what they want to
Alright.
do. Okay, these two are expected. Jaya playing the Lena, Zephyr playing. Oh yeah,
Now,
it
all
is.
in.
It's a mid Bat Rider. You
Alright.
keep that seat there, Boa. You earned it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it can go both ways though, because the Batrider definitely they can just farm creeps. So the Batrider needs to play very active even before Blink Dagger, just fireflying into those ancients, counting the TA, making sure that she's not taking much out of the map. She can just leave the lane and she will out farm the Batrider anyways.
Mhm.
There comes a point where the TA is just way too strong for the Bat. That being said, they do have that Morphling. Huge, can always become the Luna. In terms of matchups, I would say Morphling and Luna fully good. So it's gonna be all about 4DR and his scaling. I do think that could be a little bit better than ability and scout Roche stuff. Which they actually can do pretty well. The Batrider adds Roche. Can even snatch the Naga before any song siren, so there's a good place there. Complexity. They've been showing to be
There's so much lockdown. Right, 'cause you've got the paiN, he's got the Nightmare, he's got the Fiends Grip, you've got Lena, he's got LSA, you've got the mini. You've got everything that Z-Free can bring to the table, and of course, you've got that Bat Rider with the lasso. So it's gonna be difficult, I think. Like the way that they move, super important. The fact that you can just lock down the Snaga before do a lot of burst damage over onto this Morphling and hold them down.
Definitely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, so they're gonna send... I actually expected the Bane to be with the Lina, but the Shadow Shaman Lina is also a great combination. The Shackles, I guess even more reliable than Nightmare. Say? And usually what you do in this lane is that you just push it. So when the Morphling farms under tower, you just LSA around the range. He either doesn't get the CS or he gets stunned, takes a lot of damage. He's already taking damage because he's tower. So it's pretty good versus range heroes. So I really think this is a good lane for compLexity. The mid lane though is kind of a wild card. It could go both ways, but it is lane point. I don't think he ever
not to
lost
discredit CCNC though either.
No, definitely.
He has been playing very, very well.
He is a top tier player. It's just that, I don't know, Limp, he's on a roll in a way. He has the lane advantage. It is definitely...
They're trying to dodge here because it looks like they're going to send 40R to the top lane. Waiting to put a little pressure down. Of course, Z-Freak, we talk about, it's a nice LSA. Rather, the Shackle into LSA. But his ability to really just kind of great hits the lane.
I do think the lane is bad for, like, anyone who's suffering that lane, but the Necrophil is slightly better because he also wants to be very low HP. Works. Slightly better time, but still.
Looks like we do have Z-Freak hanging out in this mid lane and really wants to make sure that his Bat Rider good time. Courier sitting there with a salve on it. Very, very patient. The stacks of sticky are just so annoying to have to deal with. Look at the already 3 of them. TNC struggling pretty bad. He's got 4 stacks. 5 coming up.
Oh, the courier.
Courier creeping forward. You can hear the suspense music. Da-da, da-da.
One hand, you do want to get the creep. On the other one,
Oh, he's gonna give up. D-Freak says, "All right, I guess they're onto my tricks." And it feels like Limp is doing well enough here, where it's not really that big of a deal that they knocked that curry.
they get it. It's like lane pretty much lost. Nice awareness.
Bottom lane looks like Eternal Envy. All the body blocks are coming out here. They'll get first blood on Flea here.
This is why I came to the surface.
This mid lane. Oh, he's gonna get taken down. The power of Lip God here.
It's just so hard. You can see that, you know, you would think that getting the magic wand or the magic stick is the answer with the Bat Rider, but you really need to. Because he's just gonna chase you for ages, and you know, 10 magic stick charges, it's not gonna be enough. But I like that he's going, but he's gonna have to way back.
Not a walk of shame.
Actually, even buys the Windlet. That's an item you never see on PA, but he understands that he just needs to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. Needs to get there as soon as possible. Eternal Envy taking down here. You know, focus, hitting those creeps, and occasionally, you know, throwing out a little love tap. How's this offlane Lena doing? Oh, she's doing quite well.
It's really hard because the Necrophil cannot get flows, and usually the Ogre, he wants to get the... Or he actually doesn't have Fire Blast, so they don't have a way of interrupting the Shackle. It's very dangerous.
Ooh, and we get a kill in the bottom lane. They do manage to kill over onto Envy. My bad.
That was just bad. Alright, so Flea, level 2.
Throwing these stacks over here. Off lane. Anywhere near. What do we have? So we've got level 4 over on the Bat Rider, level 3 on the Templar Assassin, of course, because you had to walk all the way back. Top lane, they do manage to land a shackle over here onto 4DR. They get the light strike right. They need just a little bit more damage and they'll take him down.
I don't know about not getting Fire Blast there.
I think Jay's actually okay to be able to do around Eternal Envy, body blocking. Gonna be walk away from them.
Lelis finally gets level 3, so he has a way of actually getting slightly easy to stay here.
I feel bad for 4DR, right? These last couple games, like especially this game, right? It's just he's got these heroes that can't approach the creep wave. Like that's such a rough lane.
It doesn't. It always looks like he's playing on a disadvantage at least.
Geez, thinking out a little bit, but it is nighttime. We'll be able to secure the regen rune lamp. Perfect. Perfect. Very, very happy about that. Top lane. Clarity of putting around staking. He's just having the time of his life. Creeps, he's able to get some kills. They get an ogre over here, Light Striker, right? Coming through. Needs a little bit more damage. They don't have that Dragon Slave, but they should be able to do the right click now to be able to go hide himself over here in the tree line. And actually in the mid lane, we see that Limp gets himself another kill. He's not even a level 6 yet, Bowie. This lane is so hard for CCC.
It is. Does get better eventually for the TA. I think it's gonna come to a point where you just send a support mid, stretch the experience while the TA already probably the best you can see.
But they've lost like 2 lanes now. It's really what's the percentage? Do you know the actual percentage of how difficult it is to come back?
I mean, not that hard actually, because there's a reason a lot of people TA in pubs.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Very high, but you don't go bad right there because you can win the lane, but the TA does come back very hard. So compLexity they need to keep the aggression up.
Like Lelis actually gonna get down over here and try to make some moves over here onto the Luna, but Eternal Envy just being a bro. Taking a lot of the hits to the face, and we've hit that point. We've hit the point where CC knows he just cannot go back to that lane.
He gets the trap, it's gonna be slightly easier. Yeah, that's low.
I mean, Limp could just easily get another kill on him though, right? Because he's got the lasso up. So just start stacking that sticky, and when he gets a little too close, yeah, look, he just trying to figure out what he can do right now. Firefly actually gonna get used here. Limp just burning down these waves right now. Top lane, a little bit of action being chased over here onto the Lina. They'll turn around maybe? No, they'll change the line. Fort comes out over here onto the tower. Looks like Lee found himself in Eternal Envy. And they're just gonna trade a couple of hits. Top lane, Light Strike Ray does land. Oh, they've got the Ether Shock. They need a little bit more damage to take down 4DR, and they just don't have it. They might actually be able to take down Lelis, though. They've got that Light Strike Ray up and running. They actually don't even bother with it, and they'll get that kill.
Pretty hard to repair, right?
Pretty intense, for sure.
You know? Very strong lane. And that is the lane that they have going, right? That Lina. Bad. It's not even like the Morphling.
Envy's in trouble here. Throws the Nightmare out over onto the Morphling. Buys himself a little bit more time. The waveform comes out. He will get taken down here. Luna now has to be a little bit careful. He's taking a lot of damage. Does have some wand charges and salva. Mid lane, Limp is just doing these Batrider things. 3 stacks, 4 stacks. How much more can we get here, Limp? Can we go a little bit more? 5 coming through. Eternal Envy. They're gonna try to bounce her back over to low ground. They get that drop, but there's 6, and they're just gonna drag him down. Limp says come to Papa.
They already get the sentry, so that's how you deal with the TA. You just win the sentry wars. Limp already he just wants to make sure the TA cannot go there. He's gonna be jungling the entire time. And maybe compLexity can set 100 people. Or at least just 40.
But here comes the problem, right? Because you've got this Morphling, and, you know, it's not that he's doing poorly by any means, but you really kind of need that TA to be making space. And it just seems like, you know, look at, they ping her out. They're going to try to mess with her. Got a ward. I love this ward over here. Just keeping tabs, seeing... is leaving so much. Look at Limp already says, oh, hey, where you going? Thought we were friends. Feels a creep away from him, too. Add insult.
It's not easy. Thankfully, since he will find that haste room instead of the Batrider, or else he might be dead once again.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best runes for Batrider earlier on. And yeah, I mean, it's all about 4DR. I think he's gonna be the hero with the Reaper sight that everyone will find. For now though, it's just trying to find farm, but that
Dire's middle tower
I love this.
is
I
under
love this
attack.
pressure. I think that's so good, right? I mean, Eternal Envy obviously has to be a little careful, but immediately Limp follows up. He's like, oh, nice. We found a new friend to take care of here. 2 stacks of Sticky, moving on to 3, and they just need a little bit more damage, trying to bounce him back, and they will get it again. Eternal Envy gonna be able to get that kill, so like, this is actually just the Limp show, honestly. Like, look at this guy, 3-0-1. CCNC gets a moment where he's like, oh man, I can actually hit creeps for a second, but immediately Limp coming forward, he's gonna get those stacks down. Does back off though. Eternal
Radiant's
Envy
middle tower is
still
under
making his
attack.
way down. Actually needs to be very careful because the rest of the team is slowly coming down here. Bloodlust gets used over here. They've got that net, but Limp comes forward. He says, actually, no, never mind. There's 3 people there. I'm sorry, Envy. You're going to have to tank that guy. Little breathing room.
Snaking for level
Dire's
6
top
has
tower
it like
is
with a
under
blade.
attack.
Has treads. He's actually
fast.
ahead of everyone.
3.9k now.
Yep. And that, you know, offlane Lina by itself, not a great of a hero, but if you pair it up with a Bane with a Shadow Shaman against a ranged hero,
Dire's
you just
top
push the
tower
lane
is
and
under
it's so hard for those ranged heroes to actually, they take so much damage.
Yeah, Naga looks like she was trying to poke a little bit down here, but maybe just bit off a little bit more than she can chew. Body block coming out from Envy. They do have Lella standing nearby. They're going to be able to get the bounty rune at the very least here. Nice fire blast coming out over onto the bat. He's going to back himself off again. Don't want to overcommit here. They do have a
Dire's top
shrine
tower
up,
is under attack.
but they're feeling pretty good right now.
The Naga getting for 6, so that is gonna be. It's not like they have the best setup. I guess you can set up traps, you can buy time forever close, but you know, always good to disengage versus that Batrider. And they also have the Reaper sight, so they're starting to get some to maybe fight like top lane.
Yeah, they've got their eyes. The Hex comes out from Z-Freak. He's got those shackles. Ghost Crowd comes out. Should they just say, yeah, that's cute? I don't think so. And that is going to be the tier 1. Take it down.
Dire's top tower is falling. Radiant structures
None
are
of song up
fortified.
yet. Yeah, Lola's already coming in.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to scout out a little bit to see if anyone's peeking, but they seem pretty content with what they're doing. Lynn is doing her farming thing. Jo knows that he's got a lot of space thanks to this Batrider here. He's got Lasso up against
Dire's
CC.
middle
He's going to be a
tower is
little bit
under
careful.
attack.
Ghost pops the trap.
Yeah, I really like what he did with the traps there, because this is one place where the sentries can't really reach. So if you get the traps, not only can draw aggro from the creeps, so the Limp can't really take the tower, and that is one of the weak Batrider damage. It's just a good way of defending your tower without having to. You're super far behind. It's taking a lot of traps. Defending and farming. A lot of level 9. Or I say already, because usually you should be like level 11 here. Considering his hero matchup, I think he is doing fine.
And they have not had to move Snaking out of the lane. He is having such a good time. 3-0-0, top of the net worth. Got a Shadow Amulet already purchased. Gonna have the full Shadow Blades. So spooky for 4DR here.
Morphling, the fact that he can LSA, because if you actually use the use, unless you get the LSA perfectly, the morph can start morphing. But if you go Invis, Ritz is gonna have, like, he's gonna have to farm with way more HP, then he's gonna be lower. They're already kind of in the back foot, right?
Already Batrider Limp.
Radiant are scanning.
Daggers online. Yeah, he's gonna have that Force Staff. He's got a
Dire's
regen rune
top
for
tower
2.
is under attack.
Himself over to the mid lane. Put a little bit more pressure over here on. Freaks, gotta be careful. They do have those illusions. They do spot him out. Flea coming around the corner here. Does have Song of the Siren if they want to try to set up anything. But it is gonna go for the song. They do manage to grab Z-Freak. They're not gonna be able to quite grab Snake. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. They're gonna be able to find
When
him
they
here.
go for him.
JCNC, they're looking for that LSA though. They go for it. They get the shackles off Z-Freak. They'll turn back around. That's a lot of damage coming out from the scene, and they don't seem too keen on fighting it right now. 4DR running away and immediately Snaking trying to follow up, and there it is. DCNC. You cannot escape this lasso. It is everywhere, and it has your name on it. And they'll turn around, having Envy come up to the top lane and get a kill.
Top tower is under attack.
We are about to be a tier 2 taken down.
This is snowballing so hard. I like what paiN is doing bottom. They're trying to look for the Luna. But even then, they're already looking at tier 2 top.
Dire's
They might
top
even
tower
fail to kill the
has
Luna if she...
Might actually be able to get this. Yeah, waveform comes through. Right, there's gonna be the fire blast. Diving this tower. It's gonna be able to take down the Luna here. But
Dire's top tower is
at
under
what
attack.
cost, right? They lose that tower. That's a lot of people that have been dedicated to do this. And the song is down too, so they don't have. Oh, looks like they found Lullis over here in the corner. Burn down some of these trees.
He's stuck.
Radiant
Yeah.
is under
The
attack.
creeps betrayed him. Well, they didn't even betray him, right? They're just fighting their battle.
And Shadow Blade already done it. It looks like the power spikes from Black are just coming too fast. I'm not sure. Any hero, even the TA, right? You rely on actually popping the refraction when you just come for you. Against the Shadow Blade LSA, every single hero on the side of X he's brave for that.
The Freak on the middle lane does not have those wards up just yet, but it can take a little bit of that. Look at this again, stay.
4DR.
40R, no. No bully, please. They trying to farm up some of these here. It just feels like they're, like you said, they're on the back foot. Trying to figure out, how do we stay in this? How do we get farm on our Morphling? Ritsu's trying real hard here. It's actually, 5.9k is that far behind the Lina, but they're just so active coming out from the side of compLexity here. If they can find any opening, they're going to take it. Do you see a rotation coming out? That's the question, yeah? They realize something's up though. Look, Ritsu's already gonna take himself away.
I already had this, so it probably scouted her. It's good awareness, and I mean, yeah, you were talking about Ritsu.
Freak.
Oh yes.
That trap.
The temple cannot protect it.
Morphling's having a good game, but he's forced to go Link. Even though he has a lot of turf, the net worth is effective net. Not gonna be able to burst any heroes. They do rely on 4DR, but he doesn't have any mobility. The phase boost the rounds. Going for this hood, trying to pick up against the Batrider. By the way, it's mega fun.
Whoa, what's going on here? Oh man, Lellis
Radiant's top tower
actually
is under
survives with
attack.
30-something hit points. Oh, but Flea coming around this corner. They've got vision. They've actually got that trap too. They're gonna try to burst them down. Song comes out though from Flea. They're all getting into position though, Bowie. Here we go. Batrider waiting, wants CCNC, and he gets them yet again. The drag comes out. The Eclipse comes out from JO as well. They might actually lose the bait, but they lose CCNC as well. The rest of the team, that's a Song down. Eclipse is down for the Luna, but she found herself a kill there
Radiant's
too.
middle
So
tower is under attack.
she's feeling pretty good about that. We'll just go back to farming for a little bit.
This game is all on Ritsu. TA is all about playing ahead, and even though, considering CCNC's forfeit network having died 5 times, I would say, like, impressive. But he's not gonna have any, especially burst the bats, right? There's so many counters. It's all, I would say it's pretty much all Ritsu, and maybe the Nagakos if he can.
Dire's
Oh no! Yeah, they do have vision on it. Like Striker Ray comes through. We'll pay for that though. Snake will get taken down, but they managed to take down the courier. I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, it's gonna have to TP back to base to finish that link. We'll.
Have that Aether Lens. Self over to that secret shop. What do we have on our list? Hello, Treads. Mask of Madness completed now.
They did shut down quite a bit. I can see the A is actually ahead.
It's true. We do have another mobility item picked up about Rider. That poor staff here, so he's gonna be able to zip in and out. Oh, and an in. That's pretty good right there.
Still, just a 2,000 gold lead. Lincoln's here. Actually done. It's the Naga that brings the rest. Oh, look what a player. He goes back to the base, so it doesn't have to lose farming time. Lasso. But he does have the force.
Radiant
Did you
are
see?
scanning.
Snae's Shadow Blade just wears off and then hides in the trees and they just erase KCNT. A battle going on here in the bottom lane. They send Limp down, but they've got wards. They've got Alina. I think they're gonna force them home and try to put some damage on the carrier. Look at Z-Freak, he goes, he uses that hex. He says, come on, come at me. I still have my Lina here. We'll turn her around. Light Striker A comes through a couple. All right, collects him, he's toast. Z-Freak's getting so alive. He's gonna die to, oh, that smoke play last second. Gonna be able to keep Z-Freak alive, and they should be able to get this tower.
Radiant's bottom tower
There it
is under
is.
attack. Dire's top tower has
Nicely
fallen.
done.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That is... It's very hard for paiN to deal with. That opens up Shrines, which will probably open Roshan as well. Luna starts finally surpassing the game farm.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Probably gonna get this then.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Man, look at Snae. Snae overstaying his welcome just a little bit too much. He got a bit greedy there. Realizes that he's not getting out though, and does try to put that right click damage down. Looks like Envy gets taken down by Ritsu though. Ritsu, got that Lincoln's online. Sitting at the top of the net worth now, so he's got to be feeling
Radiant's
more
bottom
stable.
tower is under attack.
Very unconventional.
Blessings
I think
upon
the
a
Shadow
loyal
Blade.
warrior.
not sure.
An item you see today.
Runes are up though. Be able to nab quite a few of them over the iron.
To the gills.
Looking for one. It's a much closer game. Like it felt like early on, you know, really starting to snowball with having Limp Spat Rider get like what 3 kills? Really, but you know, like I said, the scaling's a little time around.
Yeah, I mean, they will finish the Desolator. It's not a great time by any means, but the way that Lasso works, the cooldown is very bad level 1. Just gives time for the team.
Oh, look at this! They're gonna ward trap up here. Finds coming out here from 40R. Oh, Z-Freak, my friend. You're in for some trouble. 40R should be able to walk away from this. That is the Serpent wards that are going to be down. So maybe, I don't know. Was that too greedy to try to go for that solo kill?
A little bit. Especially when there's a pipe back.
Well, he just finished that.
Oh, after the kill?
Yeah, no, he literally bought it, and then it got shipped out to him right as he was like ward trapped.
But then that's just fortunate for the shot.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Right, I mean, it looks like they've been farming very well on Ritsu. Struggling. There's a lot of sentries right from the set of paiN here, so Ritsu is been farming the jungle, the Radiant jungle, quite a while because of those sentries.
Careful though, we'll just wave form up the high ground. Play nearby, but
Radiant's
So what's
middle
the
tower
play?
is under attack.
Just keep farming the mark. At this stage, he's still farming slightly faster than the Luna. And I think you can go for a smoke gank with the Dasso on the TA, and then you Roshan. Then you just keep on farming the Morphling. You know, it's close. Morphling and Luna, they do scale pace, but since the Luna had such a, not a bad laning phase, but not a great one, the Morphling actually farms faster than her. That's why Ritsu is so much...
oh no, Lina in for some trouble. Will get yanked here in this bottom lane.
Dire's bottom
so many
tower
sentries.
is under
They
attack.
took, like, look for... compLexity, they have 4 sentries in a very short...
Yeah, I mean, if they can get this, then that's totally worth losing the Lena, but we are seeing some movement coming through. I don't think they can do this, but yeah, the trap gets dropped in that pit. They know immediately.
They really need the Lena for this. Stun, especially with the orb.
think if they can get some sort of a pick.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, they saw everyone bottom,
Like-
so they're like, maybe we can do this, but not fast. That's Phoenix. Aware. Look at the amount of sentries. This is insane. The amount of sentries in this Radiant jungle. They
Want
actually-
that control, Bowie. You do what you gotta do. The real question is, does Snaking know how many sentries are literally everywhere right now?
There's actually a ward from the Dire there, but
Are
Flex
scattered.
either take it down or scout it out.
Oh, they're gonna dedicate those wards in there.
Radiant's
Looks like they're gonna
bottom
trade their
tower
tier
is
2
under
bottom
attack.
for the Roche advantage, but they're already making their way over there. They go for a smoke. This could be a really good song. They gotta get this down
Naga.
quickly. Regen gets picked up here. Looks like Limp. I'm trying to zone just a little bit. It's gonna go down just faster for them. Get there in time. Looks like Jayo gonna get that. That Aegis here, and Please thinking about it. He kind of wants to go in. The Batrider kind of zipping around. He will be able to pop that Aegis though. Oh my goodness, so quickly. Lee on his way out. I think they're satisfied with that.
For sure. They committed the wards, they just took the Aegis super fast.
Yeah.
The fact that Ritsu is so farmed, that
Radiant's
E-Blade,
middle tower is
I'm
under
glad that he
attack.
went for the Shadow Blade.
Radiant
They're gonna get a tower
structures
too.
are fortified.
Dragonlance is completed now for Hey.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
We have the E-Blade online as well.
So yeah, you deny the Aegis, you just keep on farming your Morphling. It's gonna take a while for the Luna BK to. Even if she gets the BK, she can't really get on top of it.
Oh boy. Ritsu's online.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower
So I don't think they can really be as forward.
They can't really go for solo plays anymore.
Radiant's
Right,
bottom
that's it.
tower
Ritsu can
has fallen.
punish. He can totally punish. Level 17 already. All the heroes are now harder to kill, right? You have a 4-step and a pipe on the Necrophos, you have this Morphling, and the TA now with Link. Tanky Dragon.
I think they still want to put some pressure here on the top lane. They put those Serpent Wards up in about 8 seconds. Maybe trying to force some people home. They know that they can probably use some good damage over here to 4DR, but they do
Radiant's
just pick
bottom
up that
tower is under attack.
AB now for Luna. That's huge.
Dire's top shrub
Only
is
problem,
under attack.
obviously, is if the Morphling can jump on top of her first before she can trigger.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And like, even if he does, and she pops the BKB,
Radiant's middle tower
then you
is
just use her
under attack.
BKB, can you really do damage?
Dire's top shrub
Yeah, so
is
like,
under attack.
you need to use the BKB when the Batrider actually gets a lasso off. You want to use the BKB to get kills. If you just use it to survive, it is not a good purchase, especially when you were playing from ahead. You want to use that BKB to actually
Dire's top
They
shrub
actually-
has fallen.
use the wards to get a Great doesn't work there.
Well, it gives them the opportunity to kind of secure Roche just a little bit more for them, because they can't TP directly to the shrine if they go in again.
Yeah, but
Not perfect, obviously.
especially because there's a long
Radiant
time.
are scattered.
Yeah, alright, looks like they just turned their attention to this tier 1. They are rolling together now, coming out from the side of paiN. They do have really good team fight with Flea being able to set things up. They actually go for a smoke. Showing himself. Oh, there it is. There's going to be the net coming forward, of course, and the Yules, though. Buys him some more time. Blinks out. That's a wasted smoke right there. Eternal Envy might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, but here comes the cavalry. They've got the Eclipse. They've got that clear. Oh, man. Not fast enough to save Lelis, unfortunately, but the rest of the team should be able to walk themselves out. They use a smoke. They want a little extra speed here. Gonna really be able to catch anyone. If they can get that force forward, there's gonna be the Yules. Look, getting ready. We'll be able to bounce him back. There's gonna be the Shackle Light Strike Array and a couple right clicks. See you later, 40R.
This is problematic because they do have the top wave pushing. Oh, nice play by Cincy. Cutting the wave right now, because if they could go there, they have the wards ready. Very good of you, actually.
They're gonna lose Sand King though. Looks like he's going pretty fast. Nope, Limp says, come back here. We're not done with you. One more like they'll turn their attention over to Morphling, but yes, that lane is actually fine. Top lane. Oh no, CC&C is gonna have to go and use his meld. They don't have the vision on him right now. Big meld strike coming out. Oh my god. Quinn god.
What a play.
What a play. Ritsu also doing his own magic over here, but
Strider best protection there. This was a great play. I was like, oh, even if CC&C dies, it's okay because he pushed the lane and they're not getting objective stop, but he gets the kill, forcing the wards. But not the wards. I mean, he gets the kill, obviously it's great for them. But it looks like they're struggling to actually group up and use those small winnings that they were having to get a lane of breaks, just solidify. That Morphling's just getting out from pro right now. Look farm.
this is one of Ritsu's best heroes too, if I recall. Very, very good with this.
They were banning first phase when
Yeah, I remember.
Jason.
What do we have on Luna? Played this one. Morphling, Luna's got her mount. She does have that BKB. I don't think she's gone. Yeah, she hasn't used it yet. It's a full 10-second BKB. But I think they're looking for that opportunity, like you said. They want to be aggressive with it. They want to have Limp find something that he can jump on someone and then they can follow up. But the problem, like earlier, is that Flea has a wonderful spell called on. Very difficult. In fact, they almost need to jump Flea, which is not best for us here, but
They do have the BKB, but on the Luna, so doesn't care that much about Siren. But she doesn't have any lockdown, so they can always just Z. Ocean Maiden still. And they are grouping up around the Morphling BKB. Power Spike for paiN X. And they're finally, you know, starting to get some momentum metro here.
They managed to find someone a little out of position. It looks like Envy might be in some trouble, but they do go. They have the sec. They'll be able to burst him down. Looks like Z-Freak also going to get just taken out. Luna using that eclipse. They get the drag out over here. We'll be able to go and pull the Morphling out of the fight. Song comes out, though. This is not looking good for compLexity. They're going to try to go and duel that Rider up in the air, buy himself some more time, but immediately the Shackles comes out because Risa, he's gone and he's used that. That's a triple kill coming out for 4DR. The lone survivor is, of course, the Luna.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, that Morphling is completely online, and even if CC&C is struggling, it just bought enough time. The thing is, you did counter the TA in the mid lane, but the TA was never the win condition for paiN X. That Morphling was the win. It just looked like Ritsu played so well, he didn't get picked off once. He was always aware of those rotations he was playing. And this is gonna be at least 2 towers, maybe even more. Have double catapult now. We have Bloodlust onto everyone. This is good.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's all about the Roche timer now. If you get a short one, this might be ages into even more time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look at CC&C, he's just man-moding on this tower.
Yeah, I mean, he has that BKB. The only thing he really fears is the lasso. This is another tower. Look at the gold advantage.
Oh dear.
paiN X fully online. They can just trap Roshan right now. Just big response. 1 minute.
Oh, they go for a smoke. Look at all the 1,000,001 pings coming out here. Siren up in about 4 seconds. Grab something. Very, very good. Going around, snaking. Oh, the blink though. Immediately running herself away.
Breaks the tires.
Go cut that wave. A little farm. Maybe regroup. Yeah, you do see them. They're making their way over here. Give the high ground. So yeah, they go for their own smoke immediately. Z-Freak trees. They're sitting up over here. They want to get the jump, but they need to find, oh, that trap coming through, though. So Blink comes forward, please, looking for that song. Gets the song up. Batrider held into place, as is the paiN. And they're going to be able to also grab this Lina, but she's sitting pretty far back. The BKB, though, is going to come out from Reese. He's got his eyes on a Turlan, but he's just going to take him down. He's godlike right now. And they managed to get a kill over onto Limp. Things are just falling apart so quickly for the side of compLexity. They're on the back foot here as they have to TP people out. What do they do now? What does compLexity do? Because it seemed pretty good earlier on, and now it just feels like they just don't have any breathing room.
I think what you do now is you have to slow down super hard. They do, like, what are compLexity's advantages? The fact that Shadow Shaman scales very well into the lane. The fact that TA falls off. In a way, it will become a solo core Morphling game, and you want to abuse that. You want to just wait for TA to fall hard, and maybe just give up your ages. They don't really push that well on side of the Morphling does a lot of damage, but they do have some decent high ground defense, especially with the
Yeah.
Just wait it out.
I mean, they're doing a good job. They sent the Luna to try to do some split pushing, take this tower. It does make, you know, it's not great. You don't want your Batrider to have to buy back, but it did deter them from going hard here onto the high ground. Oh, but Roach is up. That is so good for the side of paiN.
Alright. This is going to be it for Roche. They have to keep farming that Luna so that you can actually fight the tournaments later on. And just get as much farm as possible. He's going for that Egg Scepter. Just give all the tomes for this guy. He's going to have to go for crazy, you know, red plays. Because I don't think they can actually win a 5 versus 5, especially if he's on the side. You can just, you know, bait the moves out, and Luna's not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, I like how they ping that out here. Actually, the Russian caster is pinging out that she doesn't even use this brawl. So they'll push him off, but that is damage here onto the. So I think we're gonna see, like you said, some ratting because they can't hope to win in a 5v5 right now. No, at least so good at his positioning. He's always been excellent with Naga Siren. We saw it also in the other game. Or rather, when he was playing the Earthshaker, he's very patient. Post comes out. Oh, he freaks. They even used the scythe to boot. I don't think that was even necessary.
Just want to feel good, you know. He was bullying you in the lane for the boss now. Yes, the Reaper. 90 seconds with no charge on. And to be fair, I mean, Shadow Shaman is one of the heroes that can push the best out of the entirety, like the side of Luna. So the fact that he's out for 90 kind of forces another buyback, and Complexity, they're starting to run out of those.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look at this position. He's got a blink dagger now, boy.
Yeah, you have to jump flee. You have to jump flee.
How do you get back there though? There's so much to have to go through. Over spins up in the air, light strike array. They'll actually go and use the Laguna Sleep. So patient, Laguna sitting back, waiting for them to overcommit here with that song. We'll land the light strike array. Try to tap down a little bit here. CCNC jumping forward. They just obliterate Lina. Oh my god, the buybacks come out immediately here. They're diving pretty deep. They do get the last off onto CCNC, but the song is just causing so many problems. They're gonna try to run themselves out. And there's a jump forward again coming out. They've got that U of Luna. She's got the Eclipse. She's gonna go running right forward here with her own BKB, but she just can't do enough damage fast enough. They're just shredding her. Bowie, they're gonna be able to take down the Ogre, but they lose their Luna. And it looks like the rest of the team now in for so much trouble. They're gonna lose the bat. Are they gonna lose more? It's looking like CCNC is wanting everything. And that's gonna be the GG. We're gonna get another game.
Alright. Yeah, it kind of looked iffy at the start, but, you know, as I said, you do win the lane versus the TA, but it's just one. You really need to get a commanding lead and just finish the game fast enough, or else the Batrider, there's a reason he's not playing the mid lane. He just falls off.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
A pebble. A
Yeah.
pebble in your shoe sort of deal. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's,
So
it's
just-
annoying.
Yeah, just take you down, and they're actually gonna get the Io. That is a hero that
Ooh.
opens up since the Morph got banned, and they're taking that Limbs Tiny every single game out of the equation there.
Yeah, you can't allow that through. You absolutely cannot allow
10
that through after
seconds
being a couple
remaining.
times here. But I'm wondering, so we get the IO, is that going to be a gyrocopter paired up with it fairly early?
5
Yeah, that's
seconds
paiN's
remaining.
dilemma. They can get the gyro to themselves, so the combination is not on complexity's hands, but at
But
the same
it's
time,
not that good without the IO, right?
gyro without Io is like,
Radiant
Yeah.
team pick.
I would like to see the Wyvern. I think the Wyvern against the IO is always a good idea. You
Mhm.
can always kill the IO,
Right,
one,
right.
especially the gyrocopter. The Necrophos is also similar in that regard. Yeah, he's gonna get low HP because he's overcharged to help
10
And-
seconds remaining.
see. I guess besides the IO
seconds
gyro,
remaining.
there are some other combinations. Sometimes I think the IO Batrider
Dire team
and
pick.
strong, but after that game, I'm not sure if they really
There's the
Yeah.
Winter Wyvern pickup, like you were saying, Bowie.
pretty good. I wonder if they're gonna give it to Lelis or if it's gonna be some sort of 4DR Wyvern. I don't know. It was not a great showing there, especially picking it at that early. But they might give it. I guess with the Necrophos is probably 4DR Necrophos, right?
I would assume that they would probably give this over to Lelis. I really don't want to see the Winter Wyvern in the offlane again, just because poor 4DR's had such a time. He's had these heroes that don't have the greatest mobility, that really get picked on pretty hard. So I would like to see that. But, we do see the gyrocopter picked up with the IO. Again, have to be very, very careful
10
because of that
seconds
Winter's Curse
remaining.
coming out.
Radiant
Wyvern,
team ban.
you don't want to find yourself getting murdered by your teammates. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, they will take the CCNC Kanka out. Also, pretty good versus the IO. He cannot tether away. The X back will always be super annoying. You can't really farm a BKB or an Scepter on the IO.
10 seconds remaining.
Twice. And now what do you remove here?
5 seconds remaining.
Usually when you have those IO drafts, kind of want to have some sort of... You have the IO gyrocopter, they're going to be walking together, but you want to have a hero that when you relocate, can actually fight with.
That's true.
For now, you don't really have that. Maybe snatching up the Murana for complexity would be good because I think it's actually a pretty decent combination of hacks. And you know, the Murana, you get an arrow, you can always relocate. You have the surprise factor of the Moonlight Shadow plus the relocate. Always just get engagements. Waiting.
What about a Nyx assassin?
Yeah, the Nyx is actually pretty good. The Necrophos, you have the Wyvern.
10 seconds
They did
remaining.
remove the Pug now, so they might remove them as well.
That's
But
possible.
Radiant team ban.
No Huskar. They don't want to get Huskard.
oh boy.
No one wants to get Huskard. Yeah, CCNC did so much work on earlier.
Broodmother's still up. I am very sure Ritsu plays the Brood.
Mhm.
You have to prepare for that.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Besides the Nyx,
Just thinking the Nyx assassin, right, because it can deal with both of those heroes quite well on the side of paiN. And also gives you that capability of like scouting, so you can kind of poke around. I mean, we did see a lot of Sentry Wards come out in that last game, though,
yeah.
against the Lina, because snaking was just causing so many issues. But
Radiant team
you know,
pick.
that would give them the opportunity to find. Oh, I do like the ban against.
That Jar would be. And
Yeah.
it's just a familiar hero for Tenno. Yeah, I mean, you don't see a lot of Ogre bans, but I kind of agree with this. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. Dire
Terms.
team pick.
So is that going to be?
That is definitely Lelis, right? So I guess it could be
Is that
Wyvern
a
4.
4DR? I don't know.
It could be Wyvern 4.
Could be Wyvern 4. I haven't seen him.
10 seconds
Yeah, but
remaining.
I just prefer Wyvern as a
5 seconds
Blink
remaining.
Dagger. So much value on the level 10, getting level 10 earlier. Also, could be 4DR on the Wyvern, but then his Necrophos is gonna be on either CCNC or Ritsu, and I just think you want to give heroes Morphling, those very high skill cap heroes
Yeah.
players. But yeah, it could be depending on what you pick.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else they want to pick up here. I mean, there is still the Nyx assassin if they want to try to get the jump on someone scouting, but I don't know how much they really want to do some of those relocates here.
The Nyx assassin would be.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, okay. That is a hero we have.
Yeah, I am actually quite surprised. Sometimes you see the Lich versus Drow strats just because of. But it's not really what the Lich offers here. I guess, you kinda win your lane very hard with the hero. You can always deny the range. So a hero like
10
Necrophos,
seconds remaining.
need a little bit, and you can just kill him before he takes
5 seconds remaining.
But besides that, Lich is a weird hero.
Dire
I would
team
say I don't really understand.
Phantom
Oh.
Necklacer.
I mean, it's actually better now. The Ice Armor always going to be good versus the Phantom Lancer, even though he has the Phantom Rush. That actually good. I guess it's decent versus the Wyvern since you're going to get more
10
armor.
seconds
So if
remaining.
actually Winter's Curse here, you're going to be slightly tankier.
5 seconds
Can you still
remaining.
like move your items out of your backpack during the winter? Did they
Oh,
attach
yeah,
that?
that was the thing. I'm not sure they patched that.
Buster.
I don't.
Oh, Snake King Brewmaster though.
Pretty good versus
Very, very.
initiation. So you can always blink, clap, relocate. That sort of play going on. Just lift up the Wyvern.
You got the cancellation too for the Bane ultimate.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you can dispel the Necropho's Ghost Child. Just perfect pick, I think.
5 seconds
It
remaining.
allows them. Their mid game is insane here. They're super strong. They don't need any items. Maybe the Blink Dagger on Brewmaster, but besides that, you just get your level 6, dive in everyone. It definitely looks like a game where Ritsu is kind of gonna be farming on the outskirts while paying fight all that aggression. They kind of have the heroes for it, you know. Bane, Necrophobe, they're not greedy heroes. But I kind of like this draft. Io Gyro
Dire team ban.
just win the lane with the Io Gyro. You win the other lane with the Lich Sacrifice. Looking pretty good for them.
Yeah, compLexity has been pretty good about winning their lane. Very strong. I just really, really, really want to see Limp on something that does a little bit more than that bat, right? Right.
Yeah, for sure.
10
The Tiny is
seconds
out,
remaining.
but that's what I like about the Phantom Lancer pick.
5 seconds remaining.
You really don't want to play T. It's so hard, but considering their power spike, the Io Gyro, the Lich Brewmaster, way they can just at 6 onwards, they might be able to just get paiNX by the neck and just is super quick. And that is when the TA versus Phantom. So we have to wait and see if they actually intend to do that. The TA is also a hero that kind of does okay with Brood. That it is open.
Yeah, it is.
So if they don't ban Brood here, they might as well just pick PA, and I'm not sure paiNX would actually.
Dire team pick.
All right, no TA. So they actually banned the TA at themselves.
Are they picking Brood here?
Radiant
know.
team
We'll find out.
pick.
Storm
Nope, we'll go for the Storm
Spirit.
Spirit. Storm Spirit. All right, that's great, right? Because we talked about those relocation ganks. So Storm, very
Yes.
mobile hero. Brewmaster also is going to be fairly mobile. Lich is going to be, tottering along. not quite the speediest here, but
Yeah, and Storm is decent versus Brood, and it's also here that can chase the Wyvern.
right.
So you can always
10
just jump the
seconds
back lines,
remaining.
take the hero out. There's not gonna be even the Bane, right?
5 seconds remaining.
Versatile hero.
Good draft. Yeah. Lexi, what do we got to see? Did they send?
Bad, but then you're playing Blinky versus that is just, I guess.
I think it's too risky. Too risky with the jump the jump capability that they'll have between Brewmaster, Storm, Gyro. Too spooky.
Well, this is gonna be maybe an alchemist. That's so.
That's so greedy. I don't think they can last long enough if they pick up an
Yeah.
alchemist because they're just. That's the thing with compLexity is that they start to get this momentum and they just run at you.
Choose
So go for
your
the
hero.
Lena. I mean, that is a very good CCNC hero. I'm just concerned that, Storm Spirit, once he, especially because it's limp, right? Especially because it's limp, once he gets that level 6, he's just going to be running a CCNC stop. We're going to start seeing them moving around, doing a lot of movement together. That is a little scary. I mean, Ritsu, though, is a top tier carry here. He's going to be able to, find that farm, hopefully. And they should be able to try to make some space. But if CCNC is struggling, I mean, the last game, too, though, it felt like he was struggling during that game. And they were still able to find farm for Ritsu on that Morphling. So I don't know, actually. Sure.
Yeah, in this game, I think if they can weather the storm, there'll be a lot of aggression.
Literally.
I do think. I actually didn't even intend to make that fun, but yeah, definitely intended. If they can hold their towers, that Phantom Lancer is gonna get big. They do have a lot of BKB piercing abilities, so the Storm might struggle. And then that PL gets. I don't think the Gyro used pretty well versus the Phantom Lancer, so that's why they picked it. The Phantom Lancer big enough to handle it, and then you might have a shot. If they're like 5,000 gold behind 10 minutes in, then it's uphill battle for sure.
All right, well, let's see if this is going to be the last game of the night or if we're going to go to one more.
All right.
All right, Bowie. Tell me, which draft do you like better?
I the draft for complexity is more straightforward. You know, you're gonna have strong lanes, arguably strong
Prepare
players.
for
No,
battle.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't want to choose favorites, but Limp has been on point most of the time, and this time they're not giving him like a cheesy hero, like, you know, Batrider versus T8. This is the Storm Spirit, king of the mid game, king of the late game, and it's a fairly decent matchup. Kind of struggle in the lane, but yeah, I mean, you're a Storm. You're gonna struggle a little bit anyways.
Alrighty. How are they setting up? They already see Ritsu here in the top lane. Easily, that's another thing we've been noticing is that they're just juggling the lanes really lately, trying to find that perfect match. We'll spot out Lellis here as he makes his way towards the free. Pulling just
30 seconds to battle.
So 4DR playing the Necrophos again. Had a pretty, you know, decent showing considering the laning stage that he had. Let's see. I do like the Necro versus the Gyro. Those heroes, they're gonna get into your face, so you're gonna be damaging both of them. Yayo already lose a lot of HP maintaining the Gyro counter life, so you might as well just kill the Yayo.
The battle begins.
What is this lane? Where are they going to send bottom? Because they've got Snay down here. Snay's expecting a lot of harass considering his 9 Tango. But it literally looks like everyone is top. Alright, yeah, no. 4DR making his way.
I think... Actually, I'm not sure if that's the best lane for them. The Necrophos Io might be better. Because you have 2 range heroes, right? The Ritsu, Piao. Definitely going to struggle a little bit here. I do like the Wyvern against that lane. The Wyvern can do a lot of damage to Io and...
That Splinter Blast come out. They're actually tri-laning top here.
Yeah, I guess they think that the Necrophos doesn't really fear that much the bottom lane, so as long as they enable Ritsu, they're gonna be fine. See how it pans out. It's a solid choice.
Yeah, it does feel like, you know, 4DR, he's able to stay alive, but he took a lot of harass early from Snay and Envy over here. It just, it stings, right? Because they're gonna just keep denying this creep over and over and over, and that's gonna be a little bit difficult. They're gonna be able to keep 4DR down for quite a while.
Yeah, having Flea here allows them to actually pull the wave without 4DR having to go for it. So even if they keep denying, 4DR does not have to. He might get chased now.
DCNC sitting so low here in the mid. That's a solid. Oh, and the first blood actually goes to the bottom lane. Snaking gets taken down. That was unexpected, actually.
Yeah, level 1 Splinter Blast can be super good, especially
This seems to be going fairly okay for the Gyrocopter, but sitting at 5 in TCS right now with Ritsu sitting at 9 and 1, so definitely getting a better advantage over.
that's one of the problems of Gyrocopter. Space damage is so low compared to the Bell. Really struggles actually getting CL. I love it.
A little bit low here. Doesn't really want to leave lane. Does have a Fairy Fire on him in case he needs it. Harass getting put on Ritsu. There is an Arcane Rune here.
Radiant's middle tower.
No
is under
bottle
attack.
on CCNC just yet, but he's still going to be
Fire.
very, very happy with that.
Good.
Lee gonna get slowed down just a little bit. I'm not sure they have quite enough damage. He's gonna try to move himself over to the high ground here. Juke around through the trees. Got that solve. He's gonna be fine. The top lane just constantly running around in circles. Ritsu, they managed to go through the Nightmare down. Almost trying to take some of that, but it looks like they were able to take it off and throw it onto that IO. And again, now Jay has to be careful. You have a solve though online if necessary. Get a pause setting. Kind of random.
Yeah, maybe, you know, sometimes when you play different heroes, you have different settings.
Oh, that's true.
And
That's
they
true.
forgot about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Nope. Like, they need the bathroom break, too.
Alright, so... I mean, in terms of mid lane, it's actually... Limp is doing pretty well. 13-1 versus... I mean, a lot of denies coming for the Lina, but Limp's already level 4. You just want to get her level 6, and then you open up a lot of possibilities, especially with Relocate getting online, as you said. Playing Lina versus Storm plus Io is gonna be hard. Even if the Gyro doesn't relocate, Io plus Storm by itself is so good because it gives so much extra mana. Storm is gonna have way more range than a normal. Really, face. The ways of actually engaging. They do have a setup, right? The Winter's Curse, LSA, into Reaper side. Might be able, if it dives a little bit new.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a good kind of insurance policy. Try to protect more. Oh, ready to go again.
Great. Gets his bottom.
Comes out right now. Gotta be a little careful. He's getting his own fairly soon, but not quite there just yet. Passing again onto Ritsu again, slowing him down with the spirits. We'll have to go a double. Middle lane. Ooh, Limp. That's sitting very, very low. Again, still has that fairy fire tucked away for a rainy day.
He does have gold for bottle, so maybe he's considering buying the bottle. Exciting.
Okay.
Just buy.
Radiant structures are
Oh, he
fortified.
bought it in the... Pretty good, knowing that his teammates were using the card.
That works. Indeed. Harass coming up from the Lina, though, is pretty difficult for him to try to deal with right now. A little bit ahead here on CC and CP. Level 5, level 4 over on him. What do they have here? Oh man, that Death Pulse plus the Splinter Blast does so much damage here on this bottom lane. paiN making a rotation here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I wonder what Lelis is hoping to do. Maybe they hope to just find that storm briefly, but
Do make sure he doesn't get any CS. But not even level 5 yet. Super close to level 6, so this is...
uh-oh. D3Q really wants his bounty rune, does manage to grab it. We'll just tether away over onto Jo. He's gonna make it out just fine. This is such weird, like, movement. Frostblast, CCNC, they go for the LSA, not gonna connect.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to pressure the Storm as much as possible before he gets 6. So, even if it looks weird, you're just delaying Limp's power spike and you're enabling system. Z-Freak Io. But I think the real problem here is the difference between the Gyro problems.
Ooh, bottom lane. That Arctic burn, too good.
Yeah, like, paiN are actually winning every single lane, right?
Yeah, it seems like they're doing quite well, you know. It's been very difficult for them to be in lane against CCNC. CCNC actually has this level 6 right now. They've gotten 2 kills now onto Snaking, I believe. And the top lane, it feels like Ritsu's just getting a lot more farm than this Gyrocopter. So.
Can't outrun
Things
a
come
wild
out. They
fire.
want to grab this ledge. Eternal Envy. There's that Frost Blast. Tries to move himself around. I will say not going to connect, but they do have a lot of damage here. They're still chasing through the trees. Should be able to get this kill, no problem.
I am
Dead Eternal Envy.
Pretty good. Lamp trying to get to level 16 to the jungle. We will lose some tower HP.
Bottom lane, look at all this damage coming out here. Try to get that Splinter Blast. Not going to connect though. Over onto Snake. A little bit too far out of range. 40R chasing after him. He's getting really close to that level 6, which is pretty scary. He's got level 5 though right now over on Snay.
Slightly ahead.
Like, Limp has just given up on this lane. He realizes, alright, this is just, you know, I'm so close to getting that level 6. I'm just gonna get it in the jungle, and then maybe I'll try to, you know, make some moves around the map, but he's just not bothering to go back here to deal with these right now.
I think it's the right move.
paiN. Wallace. Oh my gosh. 5 hit points, Bowie.
Just wanted to try.
5 points.
Just survive.
The split comes out here in the bottom lane. They've got their eyes over here. 40R. 40R is going to have to go use that Ghost Shroud. Does manage to get hit with the stone, though. They're going to still chase after him. It's still very, very difficult to take down this Necrophos, though. A little bit more damage. Flea's standing nearby. He's waiting. He's waiting for them to come right back together. He does have that Arctic Burn if he wants to use it. He's not going to opt to do it, though.
Still just farming the jungle. Gets a double stack over here.
He's got that level 6 online now at the very least. Step forward.
And I mean, Storm is actually one of the few heroes actually done quite well, and they're enabling it quite a bit. He's gonna get a pretty early level 6.
Top lane, that's a lot of damage being placed over here on Ritsu. They do have a homing missile, but I'm not sure if they want to go for this dive just yet here. Yeah, we'll land over into Ritsu's. That's gonna be fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We have a smoke over
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
here. Right to the top lane. I think they want to put more pressure here down onto this gyrocopter. Sure, they'd be happy with an IL-2, but a gyro would probably be the best. Yeah, there it is. The jump forward. They're getting very, very aggressive, looking for that opening. Won't go with that light striker, right? They just end up using that Laguna to take down Jo. Now, Io is probably spooked a little bit, gonna have to run himself away. They're thinking about that nightmare. Quite land. A little bit out of reach.
Land forward decently. Still pretty far away from the lane in terms of network, but already gets level 7. These tries are going to be splitted in. He's jungling while the tower pretty much untouched. Eternal Envy is level 6, so I think this is not that bad. He did comment that this has the advantage as
Radiant's structures are fortified.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier too, you know, Storm never really has like the greatest laning phase. It can be pretty difficult for him, especially if he's not at the advantage. So just, you know, going off to the jungle, not a huge deal, and it also kind of enables Envy to get his
Dire's
levels
middle
online,
tower has fallen.
which is also equally important here.
too small. Getting pretty close to Bayonia Rune, so they know there's going to be paiN X heroes there.
Yeah, I like this movement. It comes back. There it is. There's a jump forward over to 40R. 40R is in for some trouble. Ghost Shroud comes out. Doesn't matter. Limp is just hanging out here. They actually use the split. CCNC, though, does manage to get a kill over onto Z-Freak in the top lane, but they'll be able to take 40R down here.
So, the Lena
Dire's top
gets
tower
that kill,
is under
but
attack.
yeah, it delays the level 6 from the IO a little bit. I wonder who's going to get the dome. Definitely not Lich. He's already level 7. Probably. Maybe the IO already got it. I think he doesn't have to.
Arctic Burn coming out down here on Snake King. Gonna try to slow him down a little bit. Just so much damage. They're trying to just get in front of him, I think. Thunder Blast comes through. It's a lot of damage. They've got Scythe, though. Can he get there fast enough? Yeah, they've got the Scythe. See you later, Snake King.
Plagued me long enough.
They're getting close. That really hurts, too, because he was getting closer to that Blink Dagger. Like, he's trying really hard to get just
Dire's
this out
bottom
here.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, and it's Blink Dagger with no threat, so he
Dire's
just wants to get that
structures are
initiation so they
fortified.
start diving the main X side, but if the good advantage keeps increasing like that, the Blink Dagger won't really solve their issues. Already have 4,000, I believe.
They smoke up again, though. Looks like they're going to try to lull us for a nice nightmare setup and then follow up with all of
Radiant's
Lena's
middle
beautiful
tower is
spells.
under attack.
They've got their eyes on Envy down here. They know he's here. They see him by the tower. 40R taking a little bit of these shots already. You're going to see this rotation come out with the Storm over here. They do manage to find, Limp. Limp is just not having a good game here. Lela's gonna have to try to run himself away from the Helming Missile. We'll connect over onto him here, and he's gonna be able to go throughout the Frost Blast. It's gonna be the Brain Sap, trying to buy himself some more time, trying to juke himself through these trees here. I don't think he's gonna be able to get away fast enough. Nope, they'll be able to get that kill, but he buys out before he... Small victories.
I mean, pretty good now, but it's... He bought his items. Got a lot of time. He just come on the arena, so that jumps from the storm cannot through. You can see he's very close to his use scepter, so if the storm actually jumps, there's gonna be a counterplay. There's gonna be counterplay.
Dire's middle
Especially
tower
if the
is under
caster
attack.
We definitely saw a switch. Everyone was going for the damage. Pretty much everyone's going for the cast range now, understanding that Alina struggles with those gap closers. Having bigger control around Alina allows her correction by those.
Dire's top tower is
Wards
under
and-
attack.
There's actually been so much space too for Ritsu, right? Because Lina, you know, doing excellent, and obviously, you know, Necro doing well. But Ritsu's just kind of had like a free lane for the most part.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
usually
under
if you call Vio Jara as like dominators, they lose, I guess. But you're forcing us both bottom here. I don't think they're gonna fight fleet at all. It's gonna take, like,
Yeah, I like that he just used the Arctic Burn, dug a little bit deeper, and said, all right, I don't want to have to deal with this. We're going to get the top tower. You know, they can put some pressure down here,
Dire's
but
top
we're
tower
just...
is under attack.
We're okay with this. It's not the end of the world, especially because you've got CC. He's also farming. He's got that fuels completed. He's going to Shadow Blade.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, Limp
Radiant's bottom
really
tower
needs to
is
start
under
going for some
attack.
I guess more aggressive plays. They have this relocate here. They just need to locate the Lina and somehow pin her down. Hold on as well. So you really need to start making moves, or else the advantage from the storm, like the advantage comes not only by farming but killing the Lina over and over again.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No deaths on TC. Perfect game.
And he gets a regen rune. Oh,
Radiant's
man.
bottom tower is under attack.
Feel pretty good
Dire's
right
middle
now. They're
tower is
hunting.
under
They know
attack.
that Limp is not showing in lane. Gotta be
Dire's structures
somewhere.
are fortified.
Passive Link. Other way of the gap though.
Like they're gonna try to jump maybe over onto Fleet here. Yep, there's the jump forward immediately. Call down comes out. Winter's Curse coming out, trying to save himself, but not gonna be enough to get away from this Elimination. Top lane though, Ritsu, eyes on the prize, is gonna put a lot of damage over onto the tier 2, and there's just no one responding to this. The rest of the team standing nearby, getting ready for any sort of fight that might break out, but they're just not gonna go for any sort of defense here.
They relocate. It looks like they're gonna use it.
There's a jump forward. They found themselves a lot less, but the Yules comes out immediately here. Love's going to be able to get himself out, but they do have a split. They're going to be able to get the kill. CCNC also going to get taken down. The rest of the team, they find themselves with Necrophos. 4DR looks like he's going to be in trouble. They actually popped the shrine too. Relo actually going to take him out. I don't think they necessarily wanted that to happen. Limp is still here though, but he doesn't have much mana. Wants to get this kill over onto 4DR, and they do have the scythe that's going to just TP out, but they've got it. They've got the vortex, little more damage, and they'll get the kill over on DR.
And it took some spanking to take him down. He actually has a pipe super early in the game, so a lot of the magic damage from him. He gets nullified still. A very convincing fight by them. They use their good advantage pretty much by half. Don't lose Limp. He's already level 12 with a Kaya, so pretty easy for him. So yeah, I mean, in terms of towers, you can see that compLexity, they're struggling. Only got the tier 1 bottom.
Regeneration.
They'll most likely lose the tier 1. Let's see if they... Jar's actually farming nicely here. Helping here as well.
Yeah, that IO helps to enable him to move along. Definitely feels like paiN's a little bit more in control of this game. Wow.
Yeah. For now, they're definitely ahead, but they need to keep that momentum going. The Lina will start to struggle.
Yeah, they've got... Oh, they could get the jump over here onto the Dara. There's the Yules coming out immediately. IO's trying to just do the overcharge, but they've got the Laguna. Oh, look at these bounces, though, coming through. CCNC taking it to the face as the Eternal Envy. They try to hold on to Limp limp over here. They do manage to get the kill over on Envy, and Lilith gonna be able to take him down. There's gonna be the Cold Embrace coming out. Snake King trying to run himself away. He has absolutely no mana left. He's got a couple big charges here. Trying to run himself to the high ground, but I don't think he's gonna be able to outrun it. That's a triple kill for Ritu.
That pipe from Necros was so good. The bounces from the Lich Ult from Envy were perfect, but you know, that 400 magic barrier just allowing CCNC to survive, and the music is a full duration one. I mean, it was very good timing by the side of paiNX. They group up, they get the smoke.
But now, can they get an objective off the?
Yeah, they don't get one, but you kill pretty much every single core on the side of compLexity.
Delay them quite a bit.
Have the best tower here in listen, you know that Phantom Monster will keep on farming, and we did say that the gyro doesn't deal very well with the Phantom. So as long as Ritsu is farming that fast, hide the arena, it's gonna be fine.
Alright, well, we do have the split back up and running over here on Snake King if they want to try sort of an initiative. The Regen also picked up on Storm, so this might be a good time, right?
Yeah, they do have the Kaya. They're pretty strong right now. They don't have Reaper on the Reaper or.
Let the fun
I don't blame
begin.
his carry on CC though. He's really just combing through the jungle. Lich does spot out the Necrophos over here on the side. Looks like he's going up here over at the shrine. Does have a smoke on him. I'm not sure if they're gonna go fully group a little bit more.
I do like the fact that Limp is going for the Bloodstone here, while the Orchid is very good versus Necrophos and Wyvern for that matter. Being tanky really helps him, because what he really fears this game is the Shadow Blade effect.
Oh no, we're gonna lose Envy, but this could be very, very good for Limp. He can get this kill over onto CCC. It's actually gonna go to Snake King. He probably would have preferred that go to, you know, that just can't be choosers at this point.
And, you know, CNC eager to get a kill on the Storm, finds one, but gets debated there, Limp. Very close to level 50. He's gotta get a 400 HP boost, and then you also have the HP booster coming. So Limp is not gonna be easy to burst, it's not to be down anymore.
Really like this kind of science on the
There's also a pipe on top of the neck.
I know, yeah, they have such good, like, magic cards.
Yeah, Ritsu will also get the HP talent. Through the roof. You have Vlad's now on Root Master. Very happy gyro.
I'm over here, but I think I just want to back off. I want to go for time. It's like a very passive game.
Touché.
Yeah, and I think that kind of, I would say, kind of benefits compLexity. While the Phantom Lancer doesn't really have a counter instead of compLexity, I think that they have way more mobility on the side of compLexity. Since they were playing from behind for so long, and they're not really recovering, but they're getting their levels, and a lot of, you know, the gyro gets enabled by Z-Freak's level 15, Yayo, the Storm getting level 18 super fast, and if they're gonna have the tools to play around the map, and even being behind, they might be able, you know, if you're playing 4 versus 1, 4 versus 2, always get kills, and that's a way to propel them into the game. It's all about the mind games or the lane count. They will smoke.
Yeah, paiNX have been grouping up, like, they've just been grouping up so well lately too, right? Because
yeah.
They're not going to allow them to get those pickoffs. They're already got their sights over here on Snake. The Yules coming out, followed with the Light Strike, right? Dragon Blade looking over here. They use a lot on that poor little panda. They even use the Fiend's Grip and the Sight.
It is a lot of
just for
him.
good measure. But that should be a tier 2 bottom here. They're just wailing away with 3 stacks of that Fiery Soul.
Will now they only have 1 tier 2 on compLexity. Kinda open up Roshan, although they don't really have the best heroes. hitting for a decent amount of damage, but you know, against relocate against Storm, it is very dangerous.
Zip!
Well, there's a jump forward though over here. Looks like they're thinking about maybe trying to get the jump onto 4DR, but limp himself away. There is a paiN standing as well. Self back home.
They are attempting Roche. I guess they saw that the Stormstormer didn't have a lot of mana. It's gonna take a while for them.
I don't think they get into the pit fast enough.
It's gonna be rough. They do have to relocate, but
I don't think. No, you don't relocate into that. You get blown up,
they're gonna
Bowie.
smoke, but they're late.
Too late.
Gets
Too late,
good
boy.
at
TNC grabs up that Aegis.
Alex, nope, counterplay.
I don't think you really want to play into that right now. Like, if they had gone a little bit faster, maybe they could have gone into that pit and tested, but like, now that it's completed, they've got the high ground, and they're probably assuming, you know, because no one was showing in lane that they were going to be headed that way. It's smarter for them to...
I really like that they gave the Aegis to instead of the PR. Not usually, like, yeah, the carry should get the Aegis, but the hero that might actually die is Lina. Very hard to force the Phantom Lancer down, especially with the so since even if he gets bursted, he might back.
Yeah, but it also gives them the ability to siege too, right? Like, we've been seeing a lot of these heroes that have like a bit of range, so if they want to try to go for that high ground, they just send that one ranged hero kind of in the front line to do their thing, hope they empty out all of their kit over onto that one hero,
Yeah.
and then she just pops right back up again, the rest of the team jumps in. In fact, look at this though, they're trying to...
Dire's
I
middle
think you
tower
have
is
to
under attack.
kind of should do the Nexus before he pipes. I'm not even sure if it's possible.
I don't know.
He's way too tanky.
I feel like they want to go in, but they just...
They do have the vision with that award and set.
They feel very indecisive. Because they've got the blink on Snare, right? You can just go blink and get a split off.
Dire's middle tower is under
Not
attack.
enough.
Yeah, it's scary, I guess. Too scared. They just allow the tower to fall, and I guess they're going to try to hold off the high ground.
You have the BKB on the gyro, but I think you need level 50 IO and you need the Maelstrom so that you can actually start dealing with PL illusion. Without the
Dire's
Maelstrom on the
middle
gyro
tower
or
is
level,
under attack.
it's not enough damage out.
This is actually so scary. Take a look at what Flea just picked up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Alright,
attack.
that Blink Dagger.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
that's
tower
very,
is under
very
attack.
scary. That gives him that mobility he needs. He's also got a Glimmer Cape on him too, so that way he can jump in without being detected.
Yeah, it won't be easy. Limp needs to... he needs to... The Winter's Curse lands. It's gonna be LSAs, there's gonna be creeps, be precise, just wait. And you know, after the nerfs to relocate, it's very hard to save your cores. It's pretty much not a saving, right? It's just a follow-up.
Yeah, it's a follow-up. It's, hey, look, we found a hero. It's by itself. Let's go jump it.
Yeah.
You can't really, you know, it just, ah, man. It drove me crazy when that happened, when they had that change. It was so good. You know, to use it's like this ambulance to take your cores out, send them home, bring them back. And it's just way too hard now. Way too hard. Still a viable hero, obviously, but takes a bit of the shine
it's
off.
interesting the way that it nerfed him. It doesn't really nerf the numbers, but one of the ways that this game. The Aegis, you know, heal up. They have like 2 minutes. I'm not sure if they're gonna try to force this too much. After all, there is the ice armor behind you, so kind of hard for them to effectively.
We got level 13 over here on IO. I'm sure we'll see the scepter bonus for the sidecar, right?
The Maelstrom's done. So the easiest stopper is the... actually think, you know, it's a 10,000 goal lead, but I wouldn't say this game is over. They're starting to get what they're speaking of.
Oh boy, yeah, they found themselves a gyrocopter. IO trying really, really hard. They'll actually pop the BKB. They turn back around. They're trying to put some damage over here on Lucy, but Snaking just has no mana, absolutely. Gonna get Yule stop, follow up though. Z-Freaky tried so hard to keep him alive, but he's not gonna be able to. And now this little ball of light in for a lot of trouble. The zipping coming through. Z-Freak trying to get himself behind the tower, but that's a double kill for Reetson. He just dives on in. I don't know. How do they get them off these buildings?
I think you need to buy back the IO and you need to get a jump onto the bank. If you
far back here. There's zip forward, but they're not going to be able to. Oh, the Yules comes out. They'll turn back around. Light Strike, right? Keemstra comes out, and that's just a very, very deadlift. He does have buyback here, but this is not looking good. They're going to lose yet another hero. That's going to be another one, too. They're going to lose Zipping and Eternal Envy. The Zipping just going back and forth, trying to just force them back. They get a couple nice bounces coming out from that Chain Frost, but it doesn't matter. CCNC is going to get healed up by 4DR, and they're just going to keep wailing away over onto these rats. They'll take the melee. They're going for the ranged.
They're just way too tanky. The Storm cannot take anyone down, and he didn't have enough mana to jump Lattice. He ends up getting taken in between the Reaper side and the Phoenix Wave. There's no way it was going to be there.
Oh, they want to go back in. Look at this. He's forward. He's got that Shadow Blade up and running. He's going to be the Yules again, Light Strike. All right, if they can get this kill, that's huge. They'll take down Snakey. They're going to turn their attention now over to Jay. That BKB is not going to save you, baby. You're out of here. You are out of here.
Right, so I guess it's fair to say this game is very hard for compLexity to come back from. Already at 8,000 gold lead early on. They're trying to clear the way, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
God, you know CCNC is like, just you know, give me a moment so I can grab you with my Yules and we'll just take you down. Oh, he tried to hold on to him here. They could have probably gone for the curse just to hold him into place to take him down, but he will TP himself out to safety.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
pushing it anyway, so if they wanted to force it, they could go bottom. They know there is Primal Spirit available. They'll just be satisfied with this shrine, knowing that Ritsu is a machine right now, getting close to the heart. And I just think the item decisions on the side of Storm struggles against tanky heroes. And although the Lina is, countered by the Storm, in a way, when you have that pipe, when you have the Golden Race, so many increasing abilities, they just couldn't kill anyone. And Storm, when he shows, he just
It's just picks up over here on Lilith. They're looking for an opening, though. They do find Eternal Envy. He gets the Chain Frost off, though, just in time. They'll go for the fight. They'll be able to take down Flea, though. Now it looks like 4DR in for some trouble here. They've got the call down. They've got the overcharge. They should be able to burst him down. And now they'll go. They'll find themselves a Bane over here in the corner. But Ritsu's coming in. I don't know if this is going here. CCNC. Oh, there it is. There's going to be the Yule Light Strike. All right, follow up. They don't even need the Laguna. They'll just take him out. He's down for 47 seconds.
Yeah, a couple of good pickoffs, but doesn't really change the stage of the game. The IO getting close to level 15. One of the reasons they were not able to in that fight.
Dire are scanning.
They're getting hungry.
Reaper's kind of trying to hang back a little bit, hide in the tree so he's not completely visible. Star just gonna TP out. He doesn't want to be here anymore. Same thing goes to the IO. They don't know where people are. They didn't have any vision. It was just peaceful.
They do finish the Bloodstone onto the Storm.
We're on IO now. How much is that gonna change though, Bowie? Realistically. What we're looking at right now.
In an even game, it changes quite a bit when you're 20,000 gold behind. I don't think that is enough, but they're gonna have to, knight the next ages. They're gonna have to go for big play. It's very hard to pull off. I guess you just keep cutting waves. Just hope for the Bane not waiting for you when you just cut waves. Maybe even relocate to cut a wave. Sure.
That's so risky though, because if you don't, they have no vision up right now, right? If you look around the map, it is so dark.
Yeah.
So you don't know where anyone is lurking. You don't know, because there's the Blink Dagger over on the Wyvern. You've got the Glimmer Cloak over on not only the Wyvern and the Oh, and look at this. There's the jump forward. They found themselves. The Bane, though, should be able to get that out. The Witcher's Curse coming through. It doesn't quite save him in time, but they will lose Eternal Envy. He's trying to run himself out. He's getting so much gems. They'll be able to take him down. Flea trying to find this opening, too. Trying to get himself away. There's going to be the BKB coming out here from the Gyrocopter. He's going to try to make his way over to the shrine, but they're just wailing away over here on this Panda. It looks like they're going to get a double kill from Ritsu. It's down again. No buyback over on the Lich. They do have buyback, though, over here on the Brewmaster, but he does not have the split available. They've got creeps in the base, too. They can just go right on in. Fort's gonna come out, though. There's the jump forward. Oh, Flea. Thinking about trying to hold him in place. Doesn't have that Winter's Curse though, so just gonna try to clear out some of these creeps. This tower's going down so quickly, Bowie.
Yeah, it's just so hard.
Oh, look at this. There's gonna be the He's coming forward. He's got his eyes over here onto Eternal Envy. He's just gonna beat down on him. Snake coming forward, tries to get over onto CCNC. Not gonna be able to find it now. Looks like Jo in so much trouble. He has no mana left. They're gonna try to go in dodge. They'll turn back around. They'll kill Snakey. He bought back. That's a die back, Bowie. No IO, no Lich, and no Brewmaster. And these racks are just going down. They call GT. We're going to a game 5.
All right, so even though they had the game advantage, paiNX, such a, we were like, they're having ping issues, it's gonna be so hard for them, and they bounced back from a very rough situation. It was a 2-0 against them, 2-2 now. Interesting draft. Both of them.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
All right, guys, we are back. This is ESL One Hamburg 2018. This is the main regional qualifiers for the North American region.
10 seconds
We've got a
remaining.
game number 5, complexity gaming versus paiN. Either one of
5
these
seconds
guys
remaining.
could clinch this final spot for NA. It's super
Dire
hype.
team
Are you
pick.
excited, Bowie?
Yeah, very excited. No Morphling ban.
No Morphling bans. Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure paiN, they're used to pick Morphling in the first phase.
No, I think that's too early. That's got to be too early, right? Right?
The Ritsu Morphling.
This is Ritsu Morphling.
Someone that can make it work. It probably.
Yeah, we've seen a lot
10
of adversity
seconds
come up against
remaining.
Ritsu lately, with him still able to just get what he needs. Find
5 seconds
needs
remaining.
to farm up and just make a huge impact. That you
Dire
see the
team
Ogre
pick.
picked up this time for the Eternal
Weaver,
Envy, and the
Weaver.
Weaver will get picked up. That's most likely 4DR playing the Weaver. What do you think they're gonna try to change up their strategies a little bit? Because this is it. This is like the 5th game. This is the one that counts.
I don't think there's that much because you see Drow for very big change up.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Farm Blink Daggers, jump at them.
5 seconds remaining.
So you can change some heroes, but I don't think we're gonna Envy playing Ogre. Luna or I guess Piao
Radiant team pick.
are available. paiN from paiN,
Mhm.
kind of a sure. I think I like where complexity is going. Get Envy, his Ogre. They're not gonna get counter earlier on, so you don't get that first.
10 seconds
Just-
remaining.
Center Ogre pick. And now what?
5 seconds
looks like-
remaining.
See here is like about it, or they
They've kind of passed it up the
Sure.
last couple times. I was surprised because we saw quite a lot of it earlier
Radiant
on
team
versus,
back.
J Storm versus paiN, but Ooh, we get a Z-Freak Rubik, though.
I
That's pretty hype.
don't like Rubik, but against we choose the map, you become another hero.
Mhm.
Actually, you think this particular hero, it is a pretty good not only cancel
10
but
seconds remaining.
kill it. Yeah, kind of weak in the laning stage, but do have the ogre to
5 seconds remaining.
get Rubik in.
There's just some good spells to steal too already. You know, like you said, the Shikuchi. We've seen that in the past, Z-Freak is able to get Shikuchi fairly often. He's also able to get Tree Dance if there's Funky King, which gives him a lot of scouting capability. But also, you know, you look at baiN's spells. One of the greatest spells that baiN does have is BKB fusing, right? So if you can get your
remaining.
hands on that Fiend's Grip, it makes a big difference.
5 seconds remaining.
We know that Z-Freak.
That's also two
Radiant
sports
team
being
ban.
clear. A little bit of ability. They're not gonna. But yeah, we already see the Lina getting baiN. I guess one of the best heroes. Max,
10 seconds remaining.
they
Dire
themselves
team
take the
ban.
hit.
I don't know. Just yet, probably something like. Not sure if what's gonna be the limp hero? That's my question, right? Because this guy has been shining pretty strongly throughout these entire main regional quals, but had a little difficulty. Like
10
paiN
seconds remaining.
figured out how to shut him down, and by shutting him down, you shut down the
5
Space
seconds
Creator, which
remaining.
creates space for Jo, right?
Especially when he can. It definitely looks like one is that Luna. So if that hero now like clicks. I do like the Rubik. I guess another.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy for you to break the link into the
Dire team pick.
attribute shift.
He used to play a lot of Quap, but I don't think Quap. Meta.
Question was
Right,
like-
right.
10 seconds remaining.
solve for the
5 seconds remaining.
it.
Radiant
I would like to see
team
something very
pick.
strong punish the Rubik.
Hmm.
You do have the baiN Elder Titan. Why then if
Dire team
it is
pick.
also a hero that counters the Morphling. Get it for the morph. I think if they don't morph now,
I think you have to. Can't risk it.
it's a very unusual hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Wait.
5
Is a core lich?
seconds remaining.
It could be a core ogre, right? I feel like Eternal Envy most likely going to be playing the Lich. Z-Freak's definitely on that Rubik. So,
play Korogur
are we
once,
doing a
remember?
Snake King Ogre
Ogre?
Magi in the offlane?
This is a.
I like it.
This
You
is
know, that.
unexpected.
I do like this.
You know, it is a core that is gonna be hard for the weave down. It doesn't really get burst by that.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, the Morphling. And we called it. Ritsu is one of its best heroes here. The time to dig out those comfort picks.
compLexity, they probably knew about it. They didn't take it out. So I think, in a way, they're preparing. The Rubik offers some magic.
10 seconds remaining.
What is the.
Dire team ban.
Oh.
Templar Assassin.
I do like this. A hero that does quite a bit in setup here. Mid lane.
It's pretty good. Like, when you need a way more.
10 seconds
Pretty mobile hero,
remaining.
Spirit, if
5
you don't really have a lot of
seconds
lock-up.
remaining.
hero, Lena,
She's already taken it. No worries about that.
I
Lena,
don't want to see
TA,
the bad
TA,
side
not
of it.
Lena.
Getting late, but yeah,
Radiant team ban.
faceless fight.
Radiant team pick.
So the TA kind of counters the brute. Probably not gonna. Pretty much out of easy sides, I guess. Really didn't work out. But being out, really.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure I really love the. That would just be like very. All your eggs in one basket. It feels like the
Dire
Morphling
team
eventually will
pick.
just get so.
Phantom.
It goes to the PA anyways, though. All right, all right.
I'm a big PA fan. It does scale quite a bit. It gives a lot of rotation. It gives bursts. Bane, getting Titan.
She's not going to be able to accelerate though, like she
10
did in the other.
seconds remaining.
Did have power her,
5 seconds
so
remaining.
it's going to be a bit slower. I have.
Go different routes though. Go Mask of.
Mhm.
Arm.
That's
And
true. The bloodlust. But
You don't need the battlefield. You really just want to have burst damage. The battlefield is on the hero. Way easier to disarm. Desolator.
no, they took out a lot of them already. I mean,
Tag now.
okay, they're going to go
Choose
for the
your
pug now.
hero.
does kind some extra push. All right, I mean, kind of a different game in a sense. We do see a lot of yay. All right, so I kind of want to say a favorite just because, and I think Ogre, TA, PA. You have a lot of roach, you have very strong spikes. Morphling is a hero that is a stale game.
Yeah, I'm not sure looking at this
10
draft.
seconds remaining.
You never know, though. Definitely, you put a lot of pressure down using that older
5
Titan,
seconds
obviously.
remaining.
Those extra bodies there into the spirit, and you punch pretty hard. But you have to keep in mind, Ritsu was very, I would say he was behind on one of those. He was definitely struggle busing a little bit, and he still managed to make some miracles happen. Don't discount them just yet. Definitely, we've seen what Limp can do on this hero. We've seen what Z-Freak can do on Rubik, for sure. This is going to be interesting, too. You've got Snay on the Ogre Magi, and I have not seen Snay play the Ogre Magi in the I've only seen Pavo.
This is a big part of actually getting, I guess, Ogre. Gonna have so much burst that gets in sig. I think you might be able to solo kill them more.
Gotta get lucky, though, right?
Yeah, you gotta get lucky, but it's actually a 60% now.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Buff. No, I wouldn't discount it. Actually, check damage.
All right.
Morphings are gonna be around 450, 500 HP. The double multi. There you go. Alright, that's 360 damage
Prepare
level
for battle.
and almost 500 damage level 4. So I mean, I'm excited. I really like this, these unconventional heroes. And you were praising Snake King quite a bit. Let's see how his Ogre gonna pan out.
I have faith. I have faith. Look at this guy. He's one happy, lucky little ogre. I'm sure everything goes.
I mean, one lane we didn't really touch much is the Pugna versus TA. One of the, I wouldn't say counter, but it's a hero that actually does well in lane. Why? Already has it learned. Alright. I'm just gonna as put. Nice. It's also a hero that will make his life a little bit harder.
Scouting out down here. Are they gonna full aggro here? Is that their intent?
I don't think so. I think if you leave, like the Weaver can stay top, but I think the Weaver.
The battle begins.
You have so much lockdown, right? The lift is instant. You have the fire blast, or I think the Weaver would just suffer. I do like though that complexity did block the large camp, bottom here. The Elder Titan doesn't stacks.
Oh. Envy and Lelis just, you know, giving each other the goo goo eyes. A little love tap here and there. Mid lane. The side blades up and the Decrepify already coming out from DC, and he wants to mess with Limp as much as possible, dragging those creeps aside.
They're already pushing the lane. I guess they wanna less hit.
Oh no.
It's gonna be really frustrating, right, in this mid lane here. CCNC just constantly decrepifying, but Limp making every hit count. Really trying to make sure that he's lining up these side blades every.
A lot of damage here.
There's the refraction pickup too. We do have the level 2 now. It's gonna make his life a little bit easier. Look at. He's trying. Ooh. 17 hit.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, that is pretty important with that hero.
Yes.
For sure.
But if you check the CS, I mean, even though he was able to do a lot of damage, only do CS 5. See, making sure that if Link is gonna do damage to him.
That's kind of the whole case of making lemonade out of lemons, right? You know, you've got not a great lane. You're gonna get decrepified constantly. You might as well try to, you know, harass your opponent as much as possible and make him just feel a little uncomfortable. In fact, like playing up very, very aggressively. I like that.
Top lane here, it does look.
His ogres have the time of his life.
Yeah.
Right, he's got point and ignite, point and fire blast. Top of the CS too. Feels pretty good.
Late.
That's up to Limp though, because he does have 9 denies here. 8 and 5 over on Pugna, 8 and 9 though over on Limp. So I think that's going out pretty well. Flea here, getting some harass. Fire blast comes out. Beating him down, does actually have himself a wand though, or rather a stick. To be able to get some of that regen right back again. Bottom lane seems to be a little difficult here for our PA. Quite getting the same CS as Aretha, obviously.
Yeah, their intention is just power through his so little base damage. Quite hard, even the Cloud Blade. Yeah, interesting.
No, it's fairly calm. About 3 minutes in, no first blood just yet. Although we got very close to it right in the mid lane with CCNC.
I think bottom is probably the like healing. But because Weaver, quick little hero. I mean, they might be able to use it.
Trying to harass using that Astral Spirit here. Gonna punch someone in the face.
Surprisingly, Lelis just got level out of experience. Any levels as possible.
He's having a little bit of problems. Like it's a race trying to figure out where the rune is. It is actually bottom, and Lelis will be able to pick it up. It's so weird calling Leposa Lelis. I'm still not used to it.
Yeah. Every time I say them, actually work.
Right. We get the jump over here onto this PA. Couple hits coming out. Body blocks coming through as well. Decent amount of damage. Will actually force her to jump back to that creep wave and use a salve. Top lane looks like they might be able to get this kill, and it's gonna be Zephyr getting the kill onto 4DR first. He will pay for it with his life though. Snay just continuing to farm. Still top of the CS too.
Yeah, I mean, Ogre is so good. High base damage, high armor. You just give him a lane, you can get a lot out of it. It's just about how he's gonna scale. Now it looks like he's just going for Arcane Boots, but he actually has an Aquila. Oh, that's good.
Like they're gonna take a little bit of a nap, but just gonna try to go and get those runes.
Already level 6, so it's Thirst. You get kind of tricky for lane. Okay. You're gonna need a sentry. Let's put 30. Yeah, already has actually across the region.
He was having fun here on his PA. Dancing around with that taunt. And hats off to Limp though, right? Because he keeps getting decrepified. He's not able to hit things, but he's still 30 and 17 for CS, 20 and 6 over on CCC here. Top lane, ooh, they found themselves a bug again. There's gonna be the lift. Will go right back down though. They break down and for some trouble. This bug doing a lot of damage. It looks like they should be able to clean up over here. Does try to use that wand. Needs to get this bug off. It looks like he's gonna be able to do it though. 40 something hit points. And Ogre as well gonna have to beat off that bug.
Radiant are scanning.
They do have a shrine available, so I'm guessing that is where that doing a scan to make sure that nobody's chasing after them too.
I have no idea how he survived there.
It was very, very close. I thought that the 40R for sure was gonna chase after him, but he like veered off at the last second.
You never know if there's actually a ward in that cliff, so
That's
yeah,
true.
telekinesis there. Don't want to get stuck there without TP. In terms of that PA, still struggling a little bit. The Ogre and TA ahead of having maybe even a better game than that one saw.
CCC gonna go use that shrine. Does not have any rune in bottle though. We'll pick up his a little bit faster away from the need arise.
Look at the traps around the area here. You have one trap scouting his rotations, the sentry from Radiant. So this is gonna be sentry. If you wanna actually contest the TA, you need to have a sentry at all times. And there's this is another sentry. Yes, since he already gets it, he can decrepify the TA. So good.
They making this rotation though. Go with the decrepify, try to bait a little bit. They'll go for the stomp. We'll be able to land it, but gonna be able to run herself away. Now Flea, oh no, Flea, you're taking so much damage. Flea's actually totally dead here. Them says thanks for the kill.
Yeah.
Drops down another sentry. Oh, but they managed to get it at the same time. CCNC might be in a little bit of trouble here. They do have the refraction. Limp thinking about going for it. Refraction does wear off and doesn't have another salve here to dive that tower, so I think he's actually going to be okay this round. Another Nether Blast coming through, uses that life drain. But Limp is a little bit too speedy. He's going to get these denies, oh my word. We'll go get himself a room here.
And that's another problem. Usually as a mid plugin when you're getting every single room. But the traps just make it so hard for the plugin to go. Yeah, level wait for stuff.
Yeah, forces CCNC all the way back home too. He's gotta go walk there. There's absolutely no mana. He needs to have that bottle.
Oh, that being said, Yoga still up in the CS here. Doing quite well for himself.
Dire's middle tower.
Arcane Boots, and now going for a Nern. Pretty decent versus the market. He gets the Spirit Vessel, the hard counter.
Guys, just look at these multi-casts. Oh my goodness. Gonna get poked a little bit here. Doesn't even care. 40R doesn't have a 6 yet either, so get forced to pop a salve, hide himself a little bit further back into the trees. Bottom lane looks like they've got their eyes over onto Eternal Envy though, and they will be able to find themselves a kill.
Yeah, they see the rotation. Yay, knows the
Oh. Well, it's not looking good for 4DR. Does not have that 6, and especially with Jo being up here, gonna have some problems. Freak still hot in this build and might actually lose vision. Let's do just a little bit more. They just don't have it quite yet. He goes for the Shukuchi. Is just gonna dodge himself away. 4DR. Gonna make it out on about 50 hit points. Looks like Lelis not gonna be as lucky though. There's out that nightmare. We'll take it off and they'll let the PA get back down.
Yeah, but they did a good job of actually keeping Catapult alive there, which means the tower will fall, whereas the pressure from Dire doesn't allow them. Nice job.
Oh, Envy. Look in here. Just gonna wipe him down. TP actually is coming out from the side of compLexity. I don't know if you still really want to chase after that, but it is snaking. He is a big beefy boy.
You're the...
Just gonna wipe him down. TP actually is coming out from the side of compLexity. Nine. No.
That should help.
Chase after that, but it is snaking. He is a big...
Mysterious.
Talking about rotation. Got that boundary. But that TA, already level 10. Double damage on top of it. This is... No, it's a okay game.
Yeah, looks looking real scary. To be able to put a decent amount of damage here over into that. Look at these places that part right back. Lelis immediately dewarding it though. Like you said, they have those sentries. This is a team that makes sure that they have plenty of sentries.
And interesting here, looks like Ogre, he pushes the urn, but has the pipe selected. Pretty good versus the...
Yeah, Jay's gonna TP himself out. He can't really deal with that right now. Content on, you know, working on getting that farm up.
Does have that ring, so I'm curious if he's going for that Vanguard we saw the other game.
Whoa, that multicast in the mid lane. Oh, Lelis goes for that brain sap. We'll get the nightmare. They'll just take it right off and allow Limp to clean up. Good rotation coming forward. CCMC hiding behind the tower. Snay here, just, you know, giving some moral support. Looking for a multicast.
This level 7 Ogre is so strong right now. You're just like, this is level 7 Ogre, but at 11 minutes, with those 4 points in Fire Blast, he is unstoppable.
I think he is stoppable. He's got to be a little careful here because that was a lot of damage that just got thrown into space. But definitely, you know, a force to be reckoned with, right?
A better selection.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We do have a catapult top there.
First, we haven't seen a rotation to try to like lock this guy down a little bit.
Radiant's top tower is
And
under
the bugs
attack.
come out over onto Jay as it's gonna slice them off. 4DR hiding out in the trees. I'm sure he's feeling like there's gotta be some sort of rotation, right? But no one is coming to the aid of this PA.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There's gonna be the TP coming out from Snay. We'll pop that smoke immediately. They've got the Fiend Script over here, but they've got a couple different targets. We'll be able to finally take down this big tanky Ogre. Caroline be making this rotation as well. Does have the Chain Frost if he wants to use it, but I think they just want to walk away from this right now. Doesn't feel like it's super worth it to defend at this time when you don't have all
Radiant's
those
middle
heroes
tower
there.
is under attack.
Rubik already has the super payable, so can actually clear the wave against the Morph. Good. We saw the feature used. There is no worse there just yet.
Nightmare comes out. They've got the Grapify. They've got the Life Drain. They've got the Stomp. This is a dead Limp. Or is it?
Radiant's middle tower
Is
is
it?
under
Oh,
attack.
he's so close. 30-something hit points. Gonna be able to walk it off and hold on to those pennies so he can get that Blink Dagger.
That is huge. That's like one level. The fact that he was just one level ahead. He
Radiant's
has
top
like
tower
extra
is under
30
attack.
HP. Survives off that. And actually, he's going to start a Blink Dagger, looks like. Gold plate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It's getting very,
attack.
very close to it. Ritsu down here doing Ritsu things though. It's actually sitting second top net worth, not very far behind that PA. That is a little bit worrisome. Oh, look at the damage though coming out from Z-Freak with that Nether Blast. Struggling top lane again. Jay is just struggling to deal with this Weaver. So, what are we gonna see being built then for the PA? Because it feels like the TA wants to go Deso, right? She's got that Blink Dagger queued up.
Yeah, that is true. I don't think the Vanguard is the right item here. I think it was pretty good versus Gal. At the same time, I'm not sure if Battle Fury get online fast enough. So it's I'm not sure what he's going for. Could go Mask of Madness. I particularly really like the item because it gives you the snake farm, and you can disassemble the item for the play later. If he doesn't go that, you know, it could be the Vanguard. It does make you tankier. It's just not as good against so much magic damage. I guess if they get the pipe onto the Ogre, it's not.
And it's gonna be the blink reveal coming through here. Flea gonna try to run out. Just Null Strike comes through. Multicast and the side blades. They're just gonna burn him down.
Radiant are
On your
scanning.
approach.
Do the scan. They know there's someone waiting up on that high on there. Eternal Envy gonna try to get that room. We'll run face to face though here against PR. Trap gets used though. We'll be able to go and take it, and it looks like they're just gonna have to go use that time lapse to get him out.
And you know, the position that Ritsu is right now just reminds me so much of that game. He was just in the Radiant jungle for, I want to say 10 minutes. Just kept on farming. And they don't really contest this Morphling. Similar game, but Morphling just becomes so strong at some point. He's gonna get, can become the PA, you can become the TA. There's so many possibilities. Nice to have.
Yeah, they decryptify that Cardi.
Dire's middle tower has
To get
been
that
denied.
gold there. So what do you think that they should do, right? Because you've got Ritsu, he's on one of his best heroes here. He's just farming up the jungle. You do have an offlane Ogre too. Is this one of these situations where we want to see them kind of group up together and start making pushes to discourage the Morphling? I mean, you could try to hunt the Morphling down, but I'm not sure that's the right call. What would you do, Bowie? What do you think?
Yeah, like I think it's the right call. I'm not sure if they have the right heroes for it. You look at they don't really have initiation without the
Radiant's middle
Oh, man,
tower
let me-
is
all
under
right.
attack.
Goodbye.
Evaporated. Yeah, let's turn back around. They've got their eyes over here onto 40 yard. Does have the Shikuchi up, does have time lapse as well. He's still hunting Eternal Envy. He wants it so bad. They actually used that Chain Frost, and it's gonna zip all the way back to him. And it gets the kill. Oh my goodness.
Radiant's middle
Okay.
tower has been denied.
Come down.
Right, the tower here. Nice. TA super close to the Desolator, and you know, we were saying that the TA would get accelerated by the Ogre, but the way they're playing this Ogre with not that many point Bloodlust and the fact that he's a core, right? So he's actually just like doing his own thing. It doesn't really allow the
Oh, CCSC. You're not getting away from this. There's the multicast. Lucky Mr. Snaking over here.
Radiant's
doesn't really
bottom
allow
tower
the
is
PA
under
to
attack.
escalate that much, but actually going for the battlefield, that would definitely help the PA scale. Question is how much paiN will actually get away, because it's gonna be a they don't need to and the rest.
Are scanning.
Look at Snake. Another multicast comes out here. We'll burn down 40R just a little bit. When you see rotation coming up in this top, it's like maybe they put a little pressure on this tower. It's almost down actually.
The hood for Snake gets completed. Has that extra stain.
This posturing.
Yeah, there's vision from compLexity. Not sure about this paiN.
Envy.
He's being hard right
Yeah,
now.
he is. Got the blink. They've got.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They immediately just de-ward over here. Again though, Ritsu, bottom lane, doing whatever he wants.
Yep, Link.
Finishing up his Lincolns completely now. I don't know, compLexity.
I mean, it is a 3,000 gold for compLexity. And there is a lot of ways of actually removing the link. Still.
Well, I mean, down here, you freak immediately, there's a lift and there's
Yeah.
a multi-gas. That is a way to deal with our friend here, the Morphling.
Yeah, and especially when you add the fact of the no field. Aggressive
Yeah.
mode. Even more burst damage. We do have the Linkers now. Off.
Not by much though, right? Because like you said, you've got the Fade Bolts, you've got the Telekinetic Lift, you've got a couple options here.
Yeah.
Oh, that Blink aggressive. Try to capitalize him. You see the Pugna making his way top here. 4DR waiting patiently. They also have Fleece hitting off to the side.
Oh no.
They've got the Spirit down, but they'll back off. No, what?
No, not in the perfect position.
Uh-oh.
Okay, can run away.
That sounded like a declaratory remark, like, oh no!
Rubik actually is very far. 1500 gold, level 11.
Well, that is the Z-Freak Rubik right there.
That adaptive crank, I guess. Not very good when you're Rubik, but
I like when you're Rubik and you were able to like steal yeah, attribute shift. Oh, they're just hey guys. He wants that Shikuchi, you know he does. But I think he's not sure who else is hanging around the show.
the pipe is done for that ogre, and it looks like Speed Vessel is next. I really like his not only Morphling and the Pugna are gonna struggle. We did, you know, even the Speed Vessel is actually a counter to the Pugna as well. Relies a lot of life drain. Be ready. There is vision from Dire.
Yeah, they got the Deso online. I think they just go in here, get it snaking, tank it.
But they are actually close, so let's see if they can get fast enough. Might be able to like this, maybe?
They might be able to do it like towards.
This is way too fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they get into the pit fast enough, especially you've got. Alright, there's a Spirit coming forward. Actually, they might get close to it. They'll turn back around. They never get the Roche though. It's actually gonna maybe coming through. Limp gets that Aegis. There's gonna be the Fiend Script coming out though over here onto the Phantom Assassin. Limp trying to just get himself out of this bad positioning here. Looks like they might actually be able to get the Phantom Assassin now with that blink. Takes off the bug. And now it looks like Ogre trying to run himself out. They will eventually take him down. They pop the Shrine though, and the rest of the team just evacuates. So if you only lose the Ogre, although no, it looks like they might lose a little bit more here as he had that Fiend Script, but he's not going to be able to get off the full duration. And come CCNC, there's going to be the immediate Nightmare coming out, and they get the stomp. They will be able to take down Z-Freak, but they managed to save their cores during all of that, right? The PA got out. The Templar Assassin has that Aegis still alive and kicking, so I think that's not too bad for the side of complexity.
Yeah, definitely. PA finished the Battle Fury, survives throughout the entire fight, and I think a big part of it is actually the pipe from Yoger. He survived for so long there. And yeah, you're gonna keep on farming this PA. And I guess one of the advantages that complexity has is that I think the PA, yes, the Morphling is probably the strongest hero, but I think PA-TA probably is where duo compared to the Weaver, especially considering how much harm 4DR has, which is not.
There, Grapify and Nightmare coming out at the same time. CCNC is dead.
Yeah, like, click in 4DR, he's behind the Ogre. Farm only has the Ekla plus Threads here. Struggling a little.
Dire are scanning.
Could be enough though, it's a question. A little bit harder to burst down here than the last time.
You have PA definitely going BT. PA same thing. Also have a pipe hero. It's not gonna be as easy as. Look, everyone else right here. Or the other Titan, way behind Big Bane, behind the Lich. It's all like pretty much every single egg.
What happened last time, and he was able to do it though. He was able to carry them to victory, so. Now that BKB is getting closer and closer for Limp. How much longer? A little behind. Club. That's going to be a big deal though, because what is CCNC going to do against any of these heroes? He's just going to be able to decrepify himself and pray to God he can get away before the Ogre gets a multicast.
Yeah, I have that to decrepify the allies. And I guess they do have the Fiend's Creepy, so one of the answers can get easily cancelled. Rubik or the Ogre.
want this here too.
Dire's
Looks like
middle
no
tower
one's
is
home
under
to really
attack.
defend it. Maybe the paiN coming around this backside here. They do point out that they see him, but he's gonna TP himself away.
Radiant's bottom tower
Posturing up
is
here,
under
hoping to
attack.
maybe find a pick off. Perhaps for DR, but he's hiding snugly in these trees.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
She's the music. The way to break the reflections from the-
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And look at they just this tier 2 just
Radiant's
melts
bottom
with
tower
one
is
here with the
under
Bloodlust, has that
Dire's
Desolator,
middle
and just
tower
getting
has
so
fallen.
very close to that being KB. They're trying to put some pressure on the bottom tower. They've got the Nether Blast that does a decent amount of work, but
They're sending the TA. Yeah, it's not gonna be a tower on the side. Off paiN X and the BKB pretty much done. This is their power spike. Aegis BKB. You can probably take tier 1, tier 2, and then just smoke up. Try to look up for a pick up, because if you find it, it's almost a free barrack.
next to Gucci, they've got a Blink Dagger on B. BKB is completed though now for the TA. Game just got a lot harder. It's gonna get even harder once TA gets her own. Yeah. A lot of dependency on magic. I mean, you do have, you know, a magic immune, or rather, a magic piercing spell. BKB piercing so well. All right, Brain, come on, Brain. Sorry, but you know, you do have the Fiend's Grip, so that can deal, but it's gonna be more defensive than anything else. Trying to hold them into place more than any those BKBs pop, so you kind of have to hold on to it, right?
I do like the Gold Scepter on the other Titan. That way the Pugger doesn't have to waste the Qualifier on beautifully, and he.
Now you're doing it. Oh my goodness.
It is.
It's okay. We just every
tanking
time he does it, we just say shout out to Stan King. You're always on our mind, buddy.
In terms of Ethereal Blade, very, very cool. So that's going to be the second, right? They do have 3 ways of actually stopping the critical damage, and I guess if you have enough Gold Scepters, you might buy enough time, you know, until they have some sort of nullifier. It is actually a lot of kind ability having though. Do you have that much magical damage? The Ogre, the Lich maybe? Really.
I mean, these ogres though with the multicast have been pretty
He is a fat
bonkers.
boy. Going straight up Greaves now. Even more
Freak,
for
they
the burst.
spot out Lelis over here. There's the Blink 4, the Dagger, and the Fade Bolt. Keyblade is completed then after Ritsu. That'll be a pretty big reveal. It depends, I guess, who gets the jump first, right? Because you want to make sure that you pop that BKB before he can jump you and burst you down.
You cannot go for tier BKB. I
Dire's
don't
bottom
think.
tower is under
have-
attack.
Unless you get a
Dire's
Fiend's Grip before
structures
BKB,
are
no other way.
fortified.
Or so you have to go, I guess Rubik and Lich.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now the next question is, does he go the health or does he go the plus 90
Radiant's top
damage?
tower has fallen. Radiant are
I think you
scanning.
just go health, you know, having that pipe. you're
Dire's
effectively-
bottom tower. Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, big old tanky guy. Oh, he brings Leap 4. There's gonna be the telekinetic lift, but Lelis, he's got that Fiend's Grip. He's gonna get that life drain off, and they'll take him down. TPs are coming out, although they do fight 4DR. They actually drop that sentry, and he's gonna have to time lapse himself back. The buyback comes out from the Rubik. He's not willing to sit out of this fight right now, snaking him for a little bit of trouble. Looks like he's gonna get burst down. He tries to go and pop that, but nope, Ritsu gonna be able to go do his own magic as that ogre.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but Ritsu typecasted. Even though you know, you don't get the ult, so that's kind of a similar interaction from the PL when you can actually multiply illusions, even though you don't have the actual ult. That is interesting. You know, he's level 19. The ogre is getting pretty close to having the typecast level 3. He becomes the ogre. He actually does a lot of magic damage.
Yeah, it's actually pretty wild.
You can Ethereal Blade and then ult. And then use Fire Blast. Kind of an overextension, right? By the Rubik, he gets Fiend's Grip. There was no way they could cancel
I think
it.
he just got too excited. Saw this opening, didn't realize that there were a lot of people sitting behind him the entire time.
And I mean, Pixel Morphling starts to get bigger and bigger, approaching Limp's in terms of that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Someone's gonna carry this game.
And look at CCNC, another Ghost Scepter. So now they're working with 3 Ghost Scepters plus the Qualifier. They can pretty much prevent physical damage on everyone.
Yeah. Joker can't hit everybody, so.
Yeah. And I mean, the Weaver's gonna be invisible, so the Weaver doesn't need.
No, I mean, they had sentries last time. He was forced to actually time-lapse himself right back in space. Little danger there.
Alright, look at the Nullifier. EA, pretty close. Both for the Relic. Just needs to
Gonna be big.
EA just does expire, but decent, how to put it. You just have to make sure
Radiant's bottom tower is under
like
attack.
that they get the next Roshan. Probably gonna be it.
I suppose that they're hoping that maybe someone will get a little cheeky and try to go for this rune, but already taken down. Snake King is the one who comes forward, though. Looks like they'll be able to go find this Elder Titan. Fleeing for a lot of trouble. Multicast comes through, does have that Ghost Scepter, but it's not going to be enough to save him. They'll even be able to get themselves a Pugma Ward.
Double damage.
Roshan should be there with the double damage.
And the Nullifier is complete for TA now, so the Morphling has to be so careful. I think they've noticed that. Looking on his station, hiding in the... They know that there is someone over here. Oh, the courier flies by here. They spot... Oh no, Eternal Envy blown up. I have to get that courier, but they might actually go back in over here. They do find the Weaver, and that's a 3x multicast. See if you're going to be able to...
Already has that mech. Close to the Roshan will respond. The Weaver's gonna be dead, so I wonder if they're gonna be forced to pop the buyback into time lapse to try and contest the Roshan. They're not that close to Roshan.
Scanning.
If they use the scanner over here, they know there's somebody moving over. Please, gotta be careful. The blink forward coming out from Zephyr immediately lifts up Melt Strike and just toast.
And Roshan is there.
Yeah, that's their opening right now, especially with that Elder Titan dead. This makes it very, very easy for them to get into that pit.
Has the bastion.
I mean, can you really contest? You just try to force someone to go home. You know, look at fast it's going down. Alright. He just gets picked up over on Limp. Got Cheese on the Phantom Assassin. They're gonna be feeling real good right now. Plus their BKBs are up and running too, right? They've got the Nullifier. Everything seems to be falling into place here for full.
They have so much minus armor. EA has -4 on the talent, -6 on the Deso, and the PA also has a -1. So that's -14 on anything they go for. With the Nullifier, as you said.
Dire's top tower is falling.
Very good. Really need Ritz's more flavor.
A lot of pressure on Ritsu. That's a little water droplet to do. Do they want to try to get a pick off, do you think, first, or are they just going to go full force just run at them? Or come back?
Yeah, there's gonna be like the Crepify and the Stomp. You don't want to be too powerful. You need to do at least one hero.
Grab this read. Maybe, like, they're playing this really well, right? They're hiding out into the base fleet, good positioning, same thing coming out from Lelis. They want to make sure that they have these spells, so that way when they do go for the high ground, they're not walls on in. 40R up here is showing, does have a way to get away pretty easily, though. They just forwards. Limp doesn't have any hard lockdown. About over here. They're scoped up. Maybe to catch someone being a little bit too greedy in their jungle.
So at this point, it's pretty rough on paiNX. They're actually going for an aggressive play. Very bold, considering he's an agent.
Lexi also is going quite bold here. Oh no.
Is it
Hi, Lelis. Oh, gonna get that Nightmare off though. Try to buy himself some more time to get that cast off, and it's gonna be Eternal Envy who finishes off Lelis here on that Bane. That's kind of the opening that they're looking for, right? That's a BKB piercing spell. They can maybe take the advantage and try to go high ground. Again, Weaver just doing Weaver things, trying to push out this wave.
The mid lane was not pushed like they wanted to. Because the Bane has such a short respawn timer, they're not going to be able to really go high ground. But now they're just maybe wait for the bounty rooms and then to make. For York, so York and Nullifier, pretty bread and butter combination. Vital.
Oh, I do like this. They end up picking the paiN disc on the Pugna. Burst down way too fast. Oh, those daggers. Yeah, look at Flea immediately. Oh, they go and they use that Abyssal. They're not going to let him go. That is a big, big hero to be taking off the map if they want to go high ground here.
They will trade 2 for 2 for the area to get bounties, I assume.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Question is whether they go high ground. Our catapult's coming. You have the other type.
Oh, Lelis trying to run himself away. The freak, he blinks forward, Melt Strike again. He even gets a steal at the last second, gets the Nightmare, so they'll be able to hold someone in place and even just pop that Lincoln's a little bit better.
They're gonna have to cross by.
They are, yeah. The Vane's already bought back. Elder Titan is gonna be up in just a second, so I don't know how hard they want to hit.
Is under attack.
It looks like the answer is they don't want to commit to this at all right now. Not yet. They get that buyback.
There is a lot of high ground defense there, so you just want to make sure that when you go for this 20-25k go ahead, or you take the fight outside. Very well.
I like how patient they're being, right?
There's not that much rush. Yay is huge, but yay. She does fall off, but if you can, you know, be 5,000-10,000 go ahead and getting still, like, even if not as strong as you were 10 minutes ago, we're still gonna be good.
Have we seen the Nullifier used yet on the TI?
Use it once, I think. The Bane was nightmared up.
Ah.
And I guess that's why next they're not really forcing many fights, because they know that how much. Oh.
What's going on over here? Hackers come out. Force them right back into the base again. I like how Ritsu's taking on the form of the ogre yet again. Gonna go throw out the stun, and this does get popped over here. And Lim he's gonna pop that BKB. The Aegis does get reclaimed though during all of this, but they find an opening on CC&C. Does have buyback. They're gonna be able to take down that Nether Ward.
It's so rough because the Disc is a great item, but when there's already a nullifier there, you just force a nullifier first, the Aeon Disc first, to nullify it. They're not gonna. They're just starving paiN.
They're gonna have a Bloodthorn on this DA very, very quickly, it feels, so. Like you said, they're feeling comfortable. They're feeling like, you know, we can wait a little bit. It's okay. Especially with that Nullifier too, being able to, you know, cancel out the items on the Morphling.
I did actually pick up a gem on the other. I guess couldn't really make much use of it just because they're staying their base. But if they ever go for smoke gank, they're gonna be able to clear their gem a little bit, and they also know that there is no base, so because the game can suddenly just.
Right. It's like these 3 cores are just like neck and neck. 23k on TA, 22 on the PA, and 20 on the Morph. Then the next is Ogre. How often do you see that? Right?
Very often, I have to say. In fact, that Ogre pretty much has the Blink Dagger. This is a very happy Ogre.
Absolutely. I really want to get this jump over here onto the Weaver. Oh, there it is. The Abyssal comes out. And they should be able to grab him. No, he's going to be able to Shikuchi himself away. They blink forward, though. They really want to make sure that they can find him. They need a multicast here. They won't find him. And again, just that Shikuchi with a little bit more damage will be able to get it. That's a fast pickup over on 40, and that's going to open up a lot of doors for them, I think. Does have buyback, though. Again, Everybody being really good about this right now. They spot out Lullis here. They don't have anything. Oh, there it is. Z-Freak gets that telekinetic lift. Figures the rest of his friends are going to be able to take him down. They use the chain frost. They actually bow and pop that. Lincoln's over here. There it is. There's the nullifier. Can they get a little bit more? There's a jump forward coming out from Snakey. The BKB comes out from Jail as well. As does Ritsu's though. And he's going to be able to maybe burst down Eternal Envy. They've got that Glimmer Cape. They're tuned back around again, popping that Lincoln's. They take down the Bane. They take down the Weaver. Do they force this issue?
They know that Weaver might have buyback. Yeah, but they're gonna leave. And you were saying, you know, how many times Ogre is that farm? How many times do you see a Morphin out of all those heroes deciding to become the Lich?
Yeah,
He needs the armor so much right now. You know, he becomes the Lich, but so rough for them. And I guess, you know, the Lich armor is actually pretty good because they can hold their building a little bit more. But you don't want to play like that. You don't want to be playing defend your base.
No, definitely not.
For now, that's, you know, their best bet, and they're doing a good job at defending, but the good advantage keeps on piling up.
We're getting another nullifier too coming out here for this.
ESL Nullifier.
Yeah, it's gonna be so dirty. They've taken the reins on this game. They're feeling very comfortable. They're playing at their own tempo. They're not forcing anything too hard. They get the Bloodthorn now picked up on limp. This game has just gotten much more difficult. I mean, it was already starting to get difficult, but it's just with these item pickups.
They're doing a good job, you know. You see the Ghost Scepter first, then the Decrepify. They're forced to come in, and even the Nightmare, just buying as much time as possible, but really just delays things. Roshin is going to be up, there's going to be a Refresher Shard, and this is probably when they're going to have double cheese, still.
They've got this Nullifier online too for the Phantom Assassin, like they've got the gold for it.
Yeah, not just going to go all in.
Go big or go home, boy.
I mean, this is the finals after all. Gonna have to show that the PA viable hero, you know? We're like, oh, the PA just worked out because of the Magnus. CJO actually.
Of course, but yes.
And the offlane Ogre, once again, winning the game.
Hey man, if it works.
Dire's top tower is under
Oh,
attack.
Spurs could be up soon. Nullifier completed. Now, this is just perfect timing. Everything. Stars are aligning for compLexity right now.
You check current gold. No one on the side of like has a lot of gold saved. They're all maxed out. Have Nullifier, Bloodthorn, and PA. There's not much to buy. Just get the Roshan. In fact, just respawn.
Yeah, this is it. This is the time. Get in the pit, get that done, and then just, you know, run at them. You're gonna have the pressure. You're gonna have. Yeah, they actually just dropped the cheese here on the ground. Ooh, where'd the cheese go? Oh, it's got picked up by Ogre. Okay, yeah, look at that. Look how fast it goes. All right, we are definitely gonna see Jo just running in there.
The Ogre has double cheese refresh. Oh boy.
Oh, freak. Oh, there's the jump
is-
forward. There's going to be a couple daggers being thrown out immediately. They're just going to go and try to blow up the stairs. They're not going to be able to do it, though. They do find themselves. Ritsu over here. He's coming through. They'll get a couple of these multi-cast. There's going to be some touch over to Ritsu. They still have their eyes on the Pugna. They pop that Amethyst, and they're just going to be able to use these multi-cast. They slice through him. It's triple kill coming out here from Limp, and they're still on the hunt. Limp, he doesn't want to let Flea get out of here. Doesn't have that blink up just yet, but he's going to be able to jump forward. There's a Nullifier. He's going to be able to chop through. Ultra kill coming out from Limp. He's going to be able to get the kill over here again. There's going to be even more damage coming out. These towers are melting. compLexity have just hit this moment, and they're going to seize it. Guardian Greaves completed over on our Ogre friend here. I don't know what they can do right now, boy. This is looking like it's going to be game.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it was a very hard game to begin with. They did a good job. But it's so rough. Actually, one thing that we didn't talk about is that the PA talent, it breaks 3 Legions. So even if the PA actually just daggers another hero, the Legions from Morphle gets popped out, and it's so hard for it to play the game.
Oh, the Abyssal, no, this is gonna be game if they get this kill. The Nightmare coming through, but they managed to get it off. They fight back immediately, though, over on the Morphle. They're not willing to get taken down just yet, but they still have yet to take down these heroes that have the Aegis. They've got the BKBs. They've got so much here. And Ritsu, he actually changes to turn into that Ogre. No, it's looking not great right now. Yeah, look at this PA. She is just slicing people up. He gets a bash over here onto the Morphle. Can they get the kill? He's actually still alive. Will turn himself into this tanky Ogre. Trying to buy them some more time. And again, they have an Aegis on the back line, though. They're going to be able to take down 40R. Aegis coming right back up again. He's looking for that stomp. Not going to be able to quite land it in time again. Snaking coming forward. That's so much damage. He's going to be able to take down Snaking. There's going to be E-Play coming out. He eats that cheese. That's only the first cheese boa. He's got another one in his back pocket, and he's got a refresher, and they're just going to go right for these objectives. They are just eyes on the prize.
This looks a good showing, but I don't know if they.
I think it's over too. The GG gets called. compLexity gonna secure that spot into ESL Hamburg.
Alright. compLexity, you know, it was looking kind of rough. They ended up winning the game, but paiN, they bounced back very hard, but